Good evening, ladies, lords, lasses, and all those in between. It is I, the Deathly Shad, your humble game master and let's player extraordinaire whenever I get the actual computer upgrade I need for that, which should be in a couple more days, hopefully.
Let's play mediocre for now.
Shush. And joining me today for this here session of the Reigns of Vitrium are my lovely, lovely players. Agathar, say hi to the people.
I have arthritis for the heart.
Ah, yes. Percival, say hi to the people.
Hello.
Rinsois, say hi to the people.
They have taken my items, but not my fists.
Zoran, say hi to the people.
Oi, oi, how it goes?
And Valen, say hi to the people.
Hi everyone. I currently am incapacitated permanently.
I know the feeling well.
You're no more useful
He's-
now than you were then.
I was about to say he's also feeble-minded.
Hence me saying I'm incapacitated. I can't do shit.
Alright, so, when last we left our heroes, Agathar the Kobold Necromancer, Percival the Halfling Divination Wizard, Rensois the Rabbit Folk Monk, Soren the Rabbit Folk Samurai, and Valen the Rabbit Folk Cleric, the party was arrested, belittled, and then beaten up by Ramier before being dropped back out into the streets once more. With nothing to their name and walking around the outer ring of Fort Providence among people that look upon them with fear and hatred. They eventually settled
Delicious.
upon a warehouse to try and rest in. Far more vulnerable than they have ever been before, the party is approached by a friendly face that offers to help them retrieve their equipment. But what is motivating this stranger? Are they just another way for Ramier to screw with the party? Are they going to betray the heroes of Mirzai? Who knows? I don't! Let's find out as we return to the Reigns of Vitrium. So, zooming back in to the 5 of you, as you are resting within the warehouse, what are you guys going to do?
Well, the last thing that I remember leaving off of, Agathar sort of discovered the horrible disfigure of Valen's body. And I think when he's done sort of tending to Valen, when he finishes putting his, like, kind of as small as and battered as it is, but just kind of like the gesture of, I'm trying to, like, keep you comfortable, trying to give him at least some sort of a blanket to grab onto or something. He takes a step away, and then I think I remember Soren was practically behind him, but Soren can definitely tell that Agathar's figured out something, and it's not good news. As he steps away from Valen.
Alright.
So what'd you find, Aggie?
Well, a lot. How do I put this? All of his bones aren't right. It seems like someone broke every single bone in his body and never really allowed them to heal properly. Which I guess explains the limp. But that's not Mr. Mill's work. Someone else did that to him.
And Soren just kind of like looks aghast at this, and he just kind of looks down and goes, who did it, and why? Why would anyone do that?
He kind of glances to where Percival is and kind of keeps his voice on the down a little bit. Like, well, Master Mel did it to me when I sort of proclaimed my I can't think of the word. My specific field of bone work, but when she was done with me, she healed everything back to perfect. No bone left unbroken. like nothing, like it never happened. But this is different. I don't think that he's reacting to his time with Master Mill. I think it might be beforehand.
I suppose he can't tell us much in his current state.
Yeah, I have an idea on the fix it, but I'm not gonna do it until he's of sound mind. And it's not a pleasant thing. He rubs the back of his head.
And Soren's gonna kind of just like step up and try to get a read on Valen's face to see if he can figure out like anything.
Valen currently is sleeping.
So Soren is gonna just like put a hand, put a hand on like his forearm and just like grip it like firmly, and just kind of grimace as many different scenarios were running through his head on what could have caused that. But he then just quietly says, you can always talk to any of us when you're able to. Just remember that, all right? And then he'll let go and then just kind of like kneel down next to Agathar and say, I can't think of anything, but is there anything you think I could do?
Either for him, I guess. I don't know if anything that we do out here is helpful or not. It's hard to tell, but I think being there for him and making sure that he's comfortable when he's able to, I think is really the only thing that we can do for him right now until we get him out of this.
I
wanted him to know the truth, but not like this. He just looks at Valen with just such a heavy heart. It should have been his choice. And now that choice has been made for him.
What do you mean, what truth?
Well, what I assume is the stuff that he was remembering is about the stuff he didn't want to remember. I saw him rubbing his leg where it was the most broken. I think he was remembering how he broke it. Or how it was broken.
As cold as this might make me sound, it was going to catch up to him eventually,
I know.
whether he
but-
wanted it to or not.
I know, but I wanted him to find out at his own pace, at his own spoon-fed way. Not all at once. Not when he didn't have a choice.
Agathar, he was running from it. I don't think he was ever going to choose to remember it on his own. All we can do is be here to support him as it comes flooding back.
Yeah. He's not gonna be happy when he gets out of this slumber.
Best thing we could do is to be friends when he needs it.
Yeah. I know we butt heads a lot, but he's still my brother.
He's mine too. And he is going to reach over and actually like rub Valen's head. As distant as he's been from me.
Yeah. Well, we should let him rest. I'm gonna try one more time. I have a much clearer. Well, I'm still freaking out, but at least I have a hold on it. So I'm gonna try to contact Soifei one more time and then call it a night. But I can do first watch. We should.
Alright.
He kind of like looks at the others. We should do watches, right? I can take the first one.
Sure. It doesn't matter to me.
I would remind you guys that you were asked if you could meet back up with your mysterious benefactor over by the barracks in
Tonight?
in a couple hours. But yes,
I-
that night.
We
We-
need to rest. We're fine.
When we left
I'm
off,
so
it was still
Evening.
around.
It was around like afternoon, evening. But you guys, I mean, like
2-3 o'clock.
there's a thing called a short rest that you can benefit from.
Shad, I don't have any hit dice right now.
Aww, that sounds like a personal problem.
Fuck you.
That sounds like what we in the business refer to as an issue of the skill variety.
It wouldn't have been a skill issue if they didn't take my fucking daughter.
Well, I mean, just don't
God
get hit.
damn it. God damn it, Bobby.
I will let you restore a number of hit points equal to the number of hours you rest multiplied by your Constitution modifier.
Okay, so we're like what, resting for 3 hours?
If you want to rest for 3 hours, you certainly can.
Or how long? He said a couple of hours, right? That's like
Yes. It is. A couple of hours indicates usually 2 hours, but you can wait probably 3-ish hours and still be able to get there in time. Which
So
would give
I actually
you
have-
9
we
hit points.
shouldn't keep this guy waiting. I think.
I do have hit dice, and Soren would like to rest to make sure that he's
Yeah, because you're
at
you're
least able to
fucking-
take a hit. He's at 1 HP.
Yeah, so okay, then if we do 2 hours, then catching a breath, I think I should do.
I am
what's-
a benevolent GM. in
So I
this
get
regard.
So is it? So do I get 2 times my Constitution modifier, or
If you rest for 2 hours, yes. If you rest for 1 hour, it's just your con modifier.
okay? I think since we're doing 2 hours, I get 4 hit points back. Fucking awesome!
Hooray! You have 5 hit points now.
Hooray! I would definitely will still get one shot by anything that we face.
Nah, it's just level 1 combat. Don't worry about it.
Okay, and then during this time, Ekthar is gonna try to contact Soifeng again, but you know he's got a much clearer mind and he's got a little bit a better head on his shoulders about this current situation.
Ah.
If we have hit dice, we can still spend them, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
As part of a short rest, you can spend any amount of hit dice as you want. You can also gain back any short rest resources that you spent.
I don't have any of those.
And let's
I
see.
think I want my shit's long rest.
So, as for you, Aggie Bobby, go
Ah.
ahead and roll me a wisdom check.
Oof, 16.
16. Okay. Yeah. You are able to reconnect with Soifeng to a degree. However, you notice that your connection is fuzzy at best, and it's as if there's like this static interference to it.
Is it from the wrist thing?
Yep.
At least it's some sort of connection.
You were still able to establish a connection. It was just a higher DC to attempt to establish any form of connection.
Okay. Yeah, as long as I'm connected. All right. So, yeah, he will send a message. So say, "Hey, where are you right now?"
Okay. You get a response of cart, fleeing because guards.
So she left the cart.
You get the sense that it is that you are picking up every other word.
Damn it. Okay. Things are bad. He has Belle. And the swords. Could really use you right now. Gonna meet up with a contact. We might need your involvement on this one, but do what you can. Stay safe. They took my fucking foams.
you get back talking about and then you get back and then you hear understand with a pause before and after it.
Okay. We
If
should.
you would like, you may roll me an intelligence check.
Sure. 17.
You get the feeling that you got the middle word of a 3-word phrase with understand.
Okay.
And you also kind of get a sense that every second word you say is what gets through.
Okay.
So instead of where are you, it's just are.
Yeah. Oh, it's just R. Okay. Shit, I gotta write this. This is too big brain for me.
Say every word twice. Say every word twice.
Yeah, double speak it.
Oh yeah.
Where are you?
I have to do advanced Skaven speak.
This feels really
Yeah.
really stupid.
On the bright side, aside from sounding like a broken Discord call, you can
You'll get the message out.
You'd be able to get your message through.
Yeah, I'm able to get this message out. He kind of sighs, just. They have a anti magic bracelet on me. Meet me at the barracks. Meeting a contact. Please don't make me do this forever.
I just like to imagine it's like all of a sudden the signal clears up and she just hears this.
You look over at Soren and Soren's just looking at you like you're weird.
Yes, she's just suddenly behind me. Is like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like, oh no, Ramier beat him so hard he has brain damage.
Brain damage is what they used to say is what they used to say he had. You get back. Oh, I understand now. That makes sense. Wow, this sucks.
You're telling me.
Is Soy Fang actually expressing an emotion now?
Yeah, I was like, there's something really, I don't know why, just the idea of Soy Fang being like, well, this fucking sucks. It just
Oh my
tickles me.
god. That's too perfect. we should talk in person.
Can't show myself. Must remain hidden. Or else he will find.
Can I just say that I'm also doing the repeating thing, so I don't have to keep fucking doing it?
No, you have to keep doing it.
No.
God damn it! This is what I get. This is what I get.
What do you hate role playing?
No, it's what do you hate role playing?
I love how what do you is one word there.
What do you?
Okay. I understand. Might do something stupid later. Could really use your knowledge.
Oof.
Big oof.
You know how to draw upon it.
I can do it sort of remote.
Give
It doesn't have to be.
a warning beforehand. And yes, you can do it remote.
Okay. Of course. I'd never just drop that on you.
This is great.
I fucking hate you right now.
This is the greatest moment. She responds with, Roger that. Stay safe.
Hold on. Okay. I think he sums it up. They're dating now. I think he sums up the courage. You too. Love you.
She responds with, love you too. Don't get hit again.
I'll try my best.
I had to drink a lot of healing potions.
In my defense, Raimier sent his lap dog on me.
We're going to get back to the cart and we're going to have no potions left.
Oh, yeah, right.
You get
Did she actually double
sounds-
speak the
She didn't. That it was supposed to be but instead it's just
Which is essentially the same thing.
Sounds like a good time.
It was for the captain, but I took something of his in the meanwhile.
Good boy. That's
Serotonin activated.
Yeah.
Neuron
shudders. You guys see Agatha shudder for no reason.
She has a neuron activated moment.
Roger, somewhere in the distance. Did I hear someone get a compliment?
Ears perk. Regina's ears perk up, and the mirror's eye borrows her name. What?
Huh?
Good point. Good point. Good point. I'm good point.
I think with that,
Every Inumachi in a 10-block radius. What?
Good point. It's just like just the dogs from Up, where they're all just like, squirrel, squirrel.
Squirrel?
Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Good girl.
I think with that, I think he's gonna.
Stop! You're gonna start a howl.
I think with that, I think he's gonna drop the connection, and then he's just gonna rub his face a little bit. Well, good news. Well, I don't know. Well, it's good news for me, I guess. Sorfane was in the cart, but she fled, so she's hiding somewhere. But she's not gonna show herself. Not with Raymir around.
I mean, that's fairly understandable.
If she took something from the cart that was one of ours, I don't know. The connection was fuzzy. I had to repeat myself like an idiot.
Everyone
I was wondering
saw
what
it.
that was about.
Everyone was watching you double speak.
Oh, was it in my? Okay, was it out loud? Yeah. Okay.
That was part of the detriment of it being a connection you made while having that bracelet on. Is you got it, but you had to double speak and speak out loud.
Damn it! Why did you say that?
So the Sora's just kind of there, like, I was wondering what that was about.
Yeah, I was beginning to think his little crony hit you a bit too hard upside the head.
I'd taken harder hits than whatever he gave me.
He almost went. I've taken harder hits.
Fuck up. Well, there's also. I can check in with Doug. He might still be in the cart. See what I can get from him. But if I have to repeat myself again, I'm not gonna talk to him.
You can't reach Doug.
He
Why not?
is outside the 100-foot radius.
Oh, that's right.
The caravan is shrouded from that sort of spell.
I guess
I will say you can technically desummon and resummon him because familiars work that way.
Yeah. But I wanna talk to him so he can try to. Doug is not gonna be helpful right now. I think he's better off just, I don't know, slaughtering guards in the cavern in the cart so nobody watches.
Hey Agathar, buddy.
Hi.
Very, very minor aside. Roll me an Arcana check.
Cool. 27.
27. You feel your connection to Doug vanish.
Never mind. My connections?
Your connection, as if he is no longer there.
Okay,
You get the feeling that your spell isn't gone. You're still able to like summon, unsummon him, but he is no longer there. Does that make sense?
Like he went to his safe space?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so he's not even in the cart anymore. Okay. Well, never mind. I'll summon him later. You know... fuck it. He's gonna summon Doug. In his
Alright.
arms.
You summon your safety, Doug.
Hey, buddy.
Agathar. The souls that I wanted to collect became uncollectible. They put me in a box.
They put you in a box?
Yes.
Don't worry, there's plenty of souls to be collected. We're in a really bad spot.
Good.
Also, and he kind of boops Doug, and just, thanks for letting me know about Valen, by the way.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Don't play coy, Doug. You don't play coy. You were supposed to watch him.
You never
How
gave
can
me
I play coy? I'm not a fish.
You never gave me specific instructions to watch him, Agathar.
Why else would I? He just rubs his head.
Because you think I'm cute.
You are cute, Doug, but I meant to put you in there so you can watch him and then tell me if something happened to him.
Nothing happened to him. He just walked out of the room.
That's what I'm at. All right, fine.
No, he has a point.
Hold on, let him cook. You know what? Whatever. You know what? It doesn't matter anymore.
I figured it wouldn't.
Look, things are bad. Noah's gone. Hordes are gone. I really could use your cooperation right now.
I'm cooperating, Agathar.
Cool. And so he just puts him. He just.
I can't
He gives
help
him-
but be a little cheeky about the man that threw me out of a moving train.
There, and you guys are now even.
Are we, Agathar?
Do I
need
have
throw
to-
him out of a moving train?
Do I
We
have
should
to?
have-
Do I have to tell you that we're even?
You should know I charge interest, Agathar.
It was a gondola, not a train.
The interest is that I'm interested in throwing him out of a train.
He says both of those things.
Do you want to go in a box?
No.
No.
I don't want to go in a box, Agathar.
Then you're even.
But I prefer to be odd.
You are. He summons him.
No!
he puts him back in his safe space. All right, he's. Yeah, just like the other. Okay, he's really uppity right now.
Doug is feeling spicy.
It's because he wasn't able to get any souls.
He's hangry.
Yes, Vox.
I can't cast spells, but can I crush a slot to use an ability?
What ability?
The ability to see through Smudge's eyes despite their location.
Yes, as that is part of a spell that you already have active.
So I can do that?
Yes. Although your connection may be a little bit fuzzy.
Alright. You see, Percy pull out a tangle of necklaces she has on, normally hidden underneath her outfit, and you see they're like a collection of different kind of finger bones, and she picks one particular old one up that has a bunch of carvings in it as she kind of strokes it and snaps it with a crunch, using a... What spell slot is it first?
I believe so. It depends on how long you want to be able to do it.
It doesn't need to be for long.
Okay, then just a first level will suffice.
See, I crush, I snap the finger bone, and I close my eyes before I open them again, looking through Smudge's vision.
Alright. You see that Smudge is currently looking at what appears to be a golden tower, but off to the left of it is a like a side entrance that has like a pair of double doors that you can kind of like go into. And their eyes are currently focused, and you can kind of like hear them. You can kind of like hear them talking.
Well, we saw the. Well, you see, we saw the cart go in there.
Yes, and
I mean, I just think we just kind of like slip in. We can be a spider, you know.
But wouldn't that be what they expected?
I mean, maybe. Probably.
What if we become the Spanish Inquisition? No one expects them.
I mean, I'm just spitballing ideas over here.
Yes, but your ideas are pretty bad. If we assume that there are guards on the inside, then we can't really follow the carts in there without being discovered. Because one would assume they would be able to at least see through us with such extravagant trappings, gaudy as they appear.
Yeah, that is pretty gaudy, I will say. Who makes a whole golden tower out of things, right?
But they're just kind of like muttering to themselves and self-planning. What are you wanting to do?
I gaze at the location they're discussing, and I come to the conclusion that if this place is as heavily fortified as I've come to expect, considering what's been thrown at us through some yuppie who probably schmoozed a guy and said, I can make a bunch of undead and you can have those instead of the hungry slaves. Without probably testing out how good a skeleton is at lifting several tons of rock. She like dulls her vision and snaps resummoning smudge to her hand.
You get you get an exclamation of "Ah, shit!"
The boss is here.
Scaredy cat.
Fuzz.
So I'm still a hybrid as I brush my claws through Smudge's fur.
Oh, you're looking real good, Percival. Have I ever told you how much I think black looks good on you?
I just put my foot on top of their shadow.
Yeah.
Good job. Although I believe I will have more use of you here with me than out in the field.
Okay, but could you get your foot off me?
I think he likes it.
She
This
kind of
ain't
like
my fetish. Yeah.
gets up, hoists Smudge onto her shoulder before looking to the others. We should get moving.
Yeah, we've waited long enough.
Does anyone else
Don't have-
have? Does anyone else have short rest resources they would like to spend?
I mean,
I guess I'll do Arcane Recovery because fuck it, I don't have anything else.
All right.
While
I asked before you continue is all.
While these conversations and these things were going on, Soren was actually looking around the warehouse for something something that could be utilized in a sword-like fashion, like maybe a stick or a plank or something.
Roll investigation.
Ooh, thank you.
Investigation. Why would you make me roll investigation?
because that's
Hey,
what you're
something-
doing.
Find a
Hey,
piece of rebar.
it's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
You find a toy sword.
I'm assuming it's not sharp.
No, it is not, but there is weight and heft behind it. You get the sense
smash a motherfucker with that.
you get the sense that this is a toy sword, but a sword that is made with some intent behind it. Basically, whatever child this sword was given to was intended to train with it before they upgraded to an actual training weapon. So it has like what appears to be a lead weight in the center of it to kind of like, let you swing it around a little bit.
He picks it up and he takes a few swings with it and does a few sword flourishes. And is there a second one around, or is that the only one he can find?
Yes. Oddly enough, there is a second one.
He's going to do some practice swings with those and get a feel for them. And having no sheaths, he's probably just going to. Well, he probably shouldn't just hang on to them. Probably shouldn't even have them out in the open.
You can just hook them on the sides of your hip.
Okay,
Just
he's
put
gonna-
them through like the little wrapping around your hip. There's like a little sash there. You just slide them through the sash.
Yeah, he'll do that.
As a secondary aside, roll me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Wisdom.
At advantage.
At advantage. 13.
With a 13, as you kind of like brandish these weapons, slide them and swing them around, you slide them back into and slide them into your sash. You recall a lesson that Misaki taught you a long, long time ago.
Back before she became a bitch. Yes.
A swordsman can cut with anything. But the measure of a true swordsman is being able to not cut something. It's a half-remembered lesson, but perhaps relevant.
He thinks on it for a second. What does that mean in this context? He'll ponder the lesson and take the mock blades with him.
All right. Well, with that in mind, unless there's anything else that you guys would like to do during your short rest, I will let Percival continue with her get up and go speech. Going once.
We should. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Going once. Going twice. And take it away.
It's probably a good time to start moving. The sooner we get there, the sooner we can get the ball rolling. I want to get this damnable silver chain off me so I can get access to my magic. I don't have a whole lot to my name at the moment besides claw and beak. It's mostly a threat, if anything.
Yeah. The sooner we get this stuff over with, the better.
Agreed.
Probably about this time that Soren would finish sliding the blades into his belt, and he turns and just nods.
All right then. So, with that in mind, you guys start heading out. So, making your way through the streets, you eventually find your way back towards the, how shall we say, damn it. You eventually find your way back to the barracks. And I have a question. Are you guys doing this stealthily or not so stealthily? You just walking through?
My stealth is not great.
We can certainly try.
We can certainly try. I mean, I'm good with whatever. I think. I don't think we're already sort of beat and defeated here, so I don't think they'll do really anything except for maybe the civilians that are around. So I'm not sure what the path to take here is. We can do. We can certainly try.
We just need to be inconspicuous to get close enough without anyone giving us much mind.
Yeah.
Being unseen isn't the aim.
Yeah, it's blending in, sort of. But then again, we stick out. So we can do stealth.
All right, then. So, I'd like each of you guys to roll me a stealth check. Doing group stealth.
There we go.
Should-
Only Renswa was able to cast Pass Without Trace.
Let's see.
Valen, I will say you too can roll a stealth check, even though you are feeble-minded, because you're kind of like doing a follow the leader type thing.
Soren would probably be holding his hand.
Yeah, that's a dirty 20. I don't have my armor on.
Okay. I was about to say, wait a minute, you don't have your armor on. All right then.
Yeah.
With that, you guys are able to get past a majority of any scrutiny that you might find yourselves in.
Hell, did I roll the highest stealth?
Yeah. It's oh wait, yeah. Valen never had his armor on.
Yeah, I
Nope.
don't have my armor.
Okay.
All of my
I
stuff's
had
in
to-
the cart.
Yeah, that's right.
So, with that in mind, you guys successfully stealth throughout the city of Mirzai, making your way from one location to the next, skipping between alleyways, and kind of finagling your way throughout the streets until you arrive at an alleyway directly across from the location. And stepping out of the shadows, kind of like behind you guys, is that same mask-wearing individual from earlier. Evening again. I see that you made it here without any trouble, yes?
Seems like it.
Well.
Trouble that we're already in.
Well, as I informed you earlier, the interiors where a good chunk of your belongings are, and you may encounter a few guards within that maybe are using your equipment. So be wary of this. After scouting the location, I can inform you that there are... Quickly counts guards. There are 12 guards in the captain.
And the captain's around?
Yes, the captain is around.
The captain's the one we want. He has the key. A lot of us become a hell of a lot more useful once that is undone.
Yes,
Right. Wait, hey, look around. Or mostly me, I think.
yes, the captain I wasn't able to reach, but I did spot about where he was, which is on the basement floor where you guys were, in his backroom office.
We're not exactly in a position, health-wise, to assault the barracks. I hope that you brought some help.
It is just me?
Do you
And
know
what-
what this key looks like?
I do not know what the key to those would look like, but if there is anyone who has it, it will be the guard captain. But I see that a couple of you are a bit on the lower side of things. Allow me to remedy this for a moment. He places a hand on your shoulder, Agathar.
He has to fucking crouch.
Yeah, no, he gets down very low and just puts a hand on your shoulder.
He's a
Okay.
paladin.
We really could use a paladin right now, honestly. The sounds of Baldur's Gate paladin noises.
You get 25 hit points back.
Nice, I'm at 30. Hey, I'm at half HP. No, I'm sorry, I'm gonna need all of it.
Slicing said that she healed herself up.
Yeah.
That's why
So-
she didn't go down, because you started
Yeah.
getting hurt. She started guzzling potions.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, he gives you 25 hit points back, and then he looks over to, I believe Soren is also at like half health, right?
He's pretty rough.
All right.
Well, it depends because he still has like fucking 40 HP right now.
46 max. I'm at 25 at the moment.
Yeah.
He looks at you, Soren, and he's just like, "Are you okay? You look as if you're
No.
a bit more injured than even this one."
Yeah, he's going through it right now.
He gives you 16 hit points back. Look
I'm
at that,
almost
Soren.
at my current max.
Yeah, you look a lot better, but still pretty bad.
Yeah, you still have lower max HP than me.
I have lower max HP than everybody right now.
Still,
5 more days.
Still, I think that the 4 of you should be fine. These are more basic guards. So all we really need to do is continue to creep in, go to the stairs in the forward left-hand room, and we can go down to the basement where there are less guards and get that guard captain.
Now I have to ask this. Are you helping us or are we helping you?
You get the sense that the figure is smiling beneath their mask. Can it not be both?
Mutually.
Well, we could use a mutual alliance right now.
But of course.
I do have to ask. Just because you're more well known and it seems like you have better connections around here. The new bastard that's around Raymir, you know of him?
I know of this man, yes?
You wouldn't happen to know where he stays or which tower it is.
Well, I could inform you as to which tower he stays in, but that will require a bit more of a promise on your part.
We're going to kill him.
No. Okay, well, far be it from me to try and stop you. He is in the third tower of the 5. And he kind of like takes Agathar and shuffles him out of the alleyway and just turns him to face towards the inner area. And he points at the center tower in your line of sight. That one.
What floor?
The very tip top in the penthouse.
Classic. Okay.
I like that's how all it took. It's just like I'm gonna need some. And I'm just
Yeah,
like
we're gonna fucking kill
we're
him."
going to kill him. He's like, oh well, that was what I was going to
great.
ask. He's right over there.
Well, in
Oh,
that
good enough
case,
for me.
in that case, there he is
Sold,
there.
sold American.
Sold American. Yes.
That's very tippy top. Does it have windows?
You cannot see from this far out.
Okay.
Like, currently to you, it is just a solid gold tower with, like, speckles in the distance.
Yeah,
Yes.
I study the shit out of that tower.
Yes, it is, very gaudy indeed. But,
Is that the same one that has my my caravan in it?
yes.
Yes, that's the one.
Actually, hold on, give me a second. I need to roll something.
Oh no.
You find your
power.
you find your caravan currently on auction.
Gonna be hard to sell something no one can see inside of.
No, it is not in the center tower. It is in the tower to the left.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Also, I did find out a little bit as to what happened to your cart. It was sold to another dead lord. For a tidy
What the
sum,
hell?
I might add.
How do you buy something you can't see inside of?
Ah, yes. Well, that is what they are currently working on, to my knowledge. They currently are attempting to rework the enchantments by first looting it under the aegis of a couple anti-magic fields.
Thinks for a moment, and then sighs. Okay. Well, that makes certain things safe.
It certainly would. He shrugs. At any rate,
Inspiration.
well. And
Is there anything that we can call you by?
For now, you can call me Raphael.
I already don't trust this fucker because of his name. God damn it. The moment you said Raphael, I was just fucking Aldrich gay right there. I'm like, God damn it.
What? Really? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, shit.
Shit.
Like all of my like fight or flight just activated right there.
Neuron activated.
Murder
Gate?
activated.
Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate? So yeah, anyway, so yes. What are you guys wanting? Anyway, he says, however, there is a back entrance into this area, but it leads directly through the sleeping quarters.
Not exactly the the stealthiest, but I don't think a frontal assault is going to do any good.
I would also put forward that these guards are just regular people. They aren't evil by nature. They are simply attempting to live a life and get a little bit of money in their pockets to help pay off some of the debt that they have accrued.
And
As soon as
oh, go for it. Go for it.
I was gonna say, as soon as he says this, Soren's brow furrows a little bit, and he looks down, seemingly in thought. But that's pretty much it.
I understand, and well, I can't speak for everybody else, but I also can't speak for this. And he kind of taps the wand like that's tucked into his waist. I won't use it.
That is a Zimmer. Do you know
Yeah.
what these things are?
Vaguely. Not really.
Well, this particular one, if you will allow me a moment to examine it.
You can examine it in my hand. And he slowly pulls it out and holds on to like I say the barrel of the wand, but just to give him enough.
He just slowly puts his fingertip on the tip of the Zimmer and just points it up and away from him.
Yep.
Touching
Oh yeah, no,
Before-
Aguilar's still has full he's handling it like he would his handgun. Like he's
Okay. So he has.
He's
trigger
not
control.
being done with it. He's actually
So yeah, he then examines it a little bit and he goes, yes. This Zimmer here, it will throw out fireballs.
You see,
good.
you see, like Percy's feathers raise a little.
Good.
It can also throw out a firebolt as well, but in order to get the fireball to come out, he indicates to the 7 gemstones that are embedded in the top of it. You simply push these inward. A number equal to what tier you wish to use. Once they have been used, they eject outwards, and then you have to add more in.
So you said there's 7, right?
Yes, there are 7.
And
So,
so to do a 3rd level, I would have to use 3 of those charges, or just 1?
just 1, but it's not the 3rd level fireball that you're used to. It's actually a quotation
It's like
marks. It is a 2nd level fireball,
I understand.
which does.
So 1 charge is
One
what,
charge.
like 46?
Yep,
something
1
like that?
charge is
Okay.
4d6 at a DC of 15.
Okay.
But 2 charges is a full 3rd level fireball.
Gotcha. Good to know. Yeah, this little, I need to use this.
And the firebolt is set at 1d10 fire damage. With a
Okay.
plus with a plus 7 to hit.
Okay. Could call it 1 bolt. Okay.
Still a very powerful thing.
Yes, for sure. Anything with fireball in it. Okay, he nods. Good to know. Thank you.
Yes, just don't point it at anyone.
I won't use it until I have to. And I don't really intend on using it on the guards, but the firebolt I might, but there's people counting on us and we need to get their stuff.
He nods. As a very minor aside, Agathar, roll me an intelligence check. In fact, everyone roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's like, oh yeah, all this stuff is gonna be lethal no matter what.
Oh,
25!
8.
I'm feeble-minded. I ain't
Watch.
rolling.
oh.
Watch
Is this
this.
for a spell effect?
9.
With a 25 intelligence, hey Percival, the guard captain has a wand of fireballs.
Not anymore.
No. You get the sense that the guard captain is
Oh,
not that
wait.
concerned about life or the
Actually,
citizens.
that's an 8. Because I haven't turned off the modifier from the cloak of protection that I don't have anymore.
I will say this. I personally didn't need a roll to know that.
I mean,
Yeah, he's definitely he's definitely the motherfucker to do that.
Yeah, it's just one of those things of this weapon does not have a non-lethal setting.
Oh yeah.
Very
He
obviously.
knew that. Yeah.
So, with that in mind, this man just indicates towards the barracks. So, what is your plan of infiltration?
Well,
I have
I'm not sure that anyone here is necessarily super ready for combat. Beyond myself and perhaps Soren.
I have some use to me, but not very much. I'm more of a threat. That and we do have Smudge, the feline kind of like crawls up from behind her head and onto her shoulder.
Well, besides this, I could grab a guard if they're wieners, like they said they is. I could just put one in a chokehold and my arms will do the rest. But either way, I have only lethal options. And
Grab his dick and twist it.
Aguilar just looks at his arms.
Which one of you would you consider to be the stealthiest of your group?
That'd probably be me,
All right, then.
even though I'm not that good at it as I should be.
He nods. He then pulls out a few different vials and he distributes them to Percival, Soren, Rensois, and Valen. Actually,
You sure you want to give it to Valen?
he gives it to Agathar and he says, "I will stay out here with your compatriot Valen,
Okay,
since he is not well."
that's a good idea.
These are potions that shall make you a bit harder to detect. They wink.
I'll look at the potion. Do I recognize it?
Nope. It is a nondescript potion.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
He does hold up a finger and says, "I will say you have to drink them now, otherwise they just stop working."
I look at the others. Like, all right.
Bottoms up.
Soren looks at his, and then shrugs, and then chugs it.
Yeah.
The typical shrug and chug.
All right.
I sniff it.
Shrug and chug.
I check for poisons, and then
you
Check the mug.
I check the mug.
You see Soren drink his, and he turns invisible.
Okay. I check for poison.
Okay. There are no poisons.
Okay, cool.
Each of you drinks it. You each turn invisible.
Perfect. Alright, let's go to the back end then.
All right. Now that you are all invisible, you have advantage on stealth checks. And you're wanting to go to the back entrance. All right then.
Probably.
Let me.
I don't want to speak for y'all, but
Let me drag you guys over to the map.
I mean, it's as good a plan as anything.
Valen, you're gonna kind of stick out. I didn't tell you to delete yourself. And
It's
allow me to
appreciated, but I
get-
didn't tell you to.
Not yet.
And allow me to
Only I
get-
can delete you.
Here we go. Wallfly. Let me just give Wallfly vision. This on give that and wabam. Don't worry, you guys. It's just a wallfly.
Excuse
Now-
Soren all over here like, man, this gnat keeps flying in my ear.
I shoot it. No.
Now, this is the currently you're looking at the front entrance. So, and the side entrance is off to the side, obviously. Over in this.
I mean,
direction.
I'm considered medium Shad because I'm the hybrid.
Did you replace your token?
I just moved it.
Yes, but you pulled out a new token. I have to give that new token vision. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Now that token has vision, I'm going to move this one off to the side. I need to copy and paste this one. So, what are you guys wanting to do?
First, what I'm wanting to do is figure out how we'll be able to tell where everyone else is, since we're all invisible.
You can see each other.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got
Vague
that
impression.
friendly.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, we can see each other's outlines.
basically speaking, you all drank the same potion that was given to you by the same person, so you each gain the ability to see each other while invisible.
Okay, was that something that was
Right.
stated and I just missed it?
No.
Okay.
It's
That
being
was
stated
never
now.
Yeah, it's being.
Okay, cool. Because I tend to do that. I have ADHD and I space out, so.
No, you're good.
You good, G? Anyway, so what are you guys wanting to do?
I'm gonna start scooting over to the side here.
Alright, everyone roll stealth checks.
At advantage because invisibility.
Very nice. 23.
23, 18, 10.
And
Watch this advantage not matter at all.
So,
Ooh,
Okay.
19.
this here's the front door, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it? Since we're going around the side, Soren wants to make a distraction.
Okay.
Do we
Like
need
he doesn't know how well it's going to work, but he just kind of like wants to make a noise on the front door or something that somebody's going to have to come out and check, and then eventually just be like, oh well, it was nothing then, and then just go back about their business. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You can knock on
Is
the front
Soren, Soren's gonna ding dong dick.
door.
Pretty much. I mean, he doesn't have to move for that since he's invisible, but
All
Just
right
gonna
then.
fucking ding dong ditch Ramier.
Wait, Percival, what are your cantrips? We can cast cantrips, right?
Yep.
Percy, what's your cantrips?
Keep in
Druidcraft,
mind,
minor illusion. What?
Keep in mind that any spellcasting and any attacks will break.
It's
invisible.
will break. Yeah, that's not what I'm concerned about right now.
Druidcraft, minor illusion, prestidigitation, mind sliver, and dancing lights.
I hand you the gun. I know firebolt. I look at the thing. Like,
You hand me a fucking gun, I just cock it, look it
Is it
over,
right?
and give it a spin.
yeah, you should be the one to carry this. I already know.
I have never been happier.
You will never get that. You'll never get that back now.
No, I know.
I can
Unless-
sell this.
Unless I take it from her pockets, but you know.
I'm going to put this between his lips and fire.
I only when I'm done with him. Okay.
You make it feel like I will give you the choice, but okay.
It's so sorry. You gotta fucking ding dong ditch the fucking barracks.
I say, and then if it matters, I've got Chill Touch, Guidance, Sick Burn, and Thorn Whip.
Must be pretty handy.
You do have sick burn.
She just looks at a guard, bitch. His head explodes.
Yeah. Well, no, his head catches on fire.
His head, yeah, that's right. His head catches on fire.
Burning
Yeah, 'cause
head.
it's-
So, what are you guys doing? Move it along.
Piece of fake.
I get scoping the side, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. You don't see anyone off to the side. Please, move your tokens freely about the map, until I say otherwise. Percival, you may also move your token around the map.
Yes,
Unless
I know.
you-
1 second.
Unless you're staying there with Soren, while he ding
No.
dong ditches the barracks.
Wait, what is this thing?
That is Wallfly, don't worry about it.
Got it.
Like I said, I will tell you if there's something to be concerned about.
Yeah, are there any windows on this side?
On this side, nope.
Oh, hey, there's.
As high up as it goes?
It is a one-story building.
Alright.
Francois will like kind of scooch back to Agathar. There's a door around the corner.
You watch, for the first time, Percy unfurl her wings, and with a great flap, kind of hop to just get a peek over the roof side.
Yeah, peek over the roof. It is a roof.
Is there entrance up here?
Nope. I mean, like, there's a currently smoking chimney, but you'd imagine there's likely fire at the very bottom of that.
I send Smudge to the chimney.
They look down. They can't see anything because of all the smoke.
Of course, climb down the fucking chimney. What are you, stupid? Come on. And I hop back down.
But it's hot down there. Oh,
You're immune to fire, you idiot.
Imps aren't immune to
Well,
fire.
when you put it like that.
Yes, they are. Imps are immune to fire. They're immune to fire damage and poison.
Yeah, I would be shocked if they were immune to fire.
I mean, there are some demons
Considering
that are
where they come
resistant.
from.
Yeah.
There are some demons and fiends that are resistant. I might be spacing. Having to look this shit up. Yep. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Carry on. All right. They.
So they plummet down as a tiny raven. Well, a small bird, but still invisible because actually, you know what? They'll go down in imp shape invisibly and
Or they-
crawl out.
Or they could
Get a
just-
look around.
They could just go down as a spider.
Either whatever. They're
Alright.
invisible. It's like they're unseen whether or not.
All right. They peek around. You get back that it's a kitchen area, and there is seemingly no one here in the kitchen.
All right. Hold tight. Make our way to the door. Give it the slightest jiggle. Is lock or not?
Is lock.
Make your way towards the back door.
All right. They move to another door, and that door is currently locked. They move to another door.
They're in the kitchen. Who's locking doors in the kitchen? Are they going to cabinets?
There are two doors in the kitchen. Thank you very much.
But they're inside. Was it the bathroom?
Don't concern
Some of
yourself
this-
with things.
Some of the soldiers are incredibly hungry. They gotta keep the stuff locked in the barracks.
Does the chef not want the soldiers to find out his secret ingredient?
So I was about to say, unlock it then.
There are two doors.
They go out one of them.
All right.
The one that's likely unlocked. The one that leads.
If you let me finish,
Okay.
No.
thank you. Because I'm having to adjust shit because I didn't notice certain aspects of this map. Fuck me.
Bump,
Oh,
bump,
shit.
bump, bump.
All silent. Get rid of draw the fucking map in the middle of everything. I hate this.
I introduced the rogue element. He's unhappy.
Meanwhile, across the street.
Yes.
So, how did you get like this?
Like,
what the fuck
what?
is your deal?
So, this shit happened to you.
What the fuck is this shit?
So let me get that one, and then get that one. All right, so that door, it isn't locked from the kitchen side; it's locked from the barracks side. So, attempting to move further in, they crack open another door to find that there are 3 guards. So they close that door back, then shifting into a spider form, they crawl under the door, around, spot another guard, crawl under another door into the barracks, into the sleeping quarters, and then skitter, go back into imp form. It takes a couple minutes, but eventually you hear the click of a lock on the other side.
I look to Rensois and Agathar, give a slight flourishing bow before the door is now open as I slowly crack it.
I look back towards where Soren is and
You
still see
spot
not done anything.
that there is a guard right there, sleeping very soundly on his bed. Soren, everyone else has moved on. What are you doing?
Soren was waiting for. He would have told everybody that he's looking to cause like a minor distraction at the front door while they go in through the back. Again, not entirely sure how much that will help, but he's basically waiting for some kind of signal if they decide to give him one.
We're invisible.
We could see each other though.
Can we?
Agathar gives you Agathar gives you a thumbs up.
Right. So Soren's gonna move back to the door, take the hilt of one of his blades and knock, and then
All right.
start following.
I will.
That's the distraction. One dude gets up, checks the door. Damn kids.
Well, I mean, like again, wasn't entirely
Why
sure
is
how
there-
it would help at anything. It was just trying anything.
All right. Roll a perception check before you run away.
Perception. No advantage on this. There we go.
Holy shit! Let's go.
You hear a couple of the guards kind of go, "Huh? What was that noise?"
Huh?
What was that noise?
You
Oh
go,
man,
Must have been the wind.
Must have been
Skyrim.
the wind.
You go check it out. No, you go check it out.
I came expecting Baldur's Gate and got Skyrim.
They kind of bicker a little bit back and forth before you hear a fourth voice kind of go, "Stevenson, you go check the door. Charles, come help me in the kitchen." Then you hear like the sound of a door opening and closing, and then
So-
an exhausted sigh before another person getting up and starting to move forward.
So Soren hears that, and as he comes back, he goes, "It sounds like they're going to be sending someone to the kitchen."
Okay. Let's keep it going.
All right. Well, as you guys kind of like peek in, you see that there are at least 6 guards in this area that are currently sleeping. Although the door opening is going to give a few perception checks.
A few perception checks. Here's all the dice gamers. Look at that bullshit. A 16 and 18, a 17 and 18.
Oh, I'm rolling these
There's the
openly.
other one.
Damn, shit. Alright, I'm gonna put that back in GM mode.
No, you be honest with us, mister.
Well, at disadvantage, you do see that the guard closest to the door begins to wake up.
Put on a brush of little makeup.
He's the
You have
study boy.
you have enough time for one action each. What are you?
Which
wanting
guard
to
is it? Is it the one on the right or the one?
do? This
in the
one.
middle?
This one closest to the door is currently waking up.
Fuck it. Agathar's gonna scutter. How
Skitter.
big is the? Yeah, he's gonna skitter. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
just
go
move my
right there.
token around so I can see the room better.
Remember, Valen, don't give off information if you see stuff that they can't.
See what? What information? I ain't telling. I'm across the street.
He ain't no snitch.
Good.
Alright, I'm just gonna scuttle in and then hide.
All right. Everyone else, you have an open door.
Yep, slide in.
Okay. Move your token. All right.
Why is Valen in one of the beds?
He is there so he can see and participate.
Yeah.
Soren, are you moving in?
It'd be funny. I'm not being serious. I just go to the guy who's starting to wake up. I just take a pillow off another bed, smother him. Rockabye baby, run the river, never
That
again.
would- I would consider that an attack.
That's not an attack.
It is.
That's a skill check.
Francois. Are you
Me.
moving in as well?
Yeah, sorry, I'm on like 2 different screens.
Okay. And as a very minor aside, everyone roll intelligence checks.
Certainly. Oh, this is really hey, natural 20.
Hey,
And
natural.
F5.
Hey, natural 20, buddy. Maybe that door should be closed.
Yeah, well, he's gonna wait till everybody comes in. Well, I already used.
I mean, Renslaw was the last one in. She would
Yeah.
close it behind her.
All right. Roll me a stealth check then, Francois. Without advantage, because this is how quietly you can close a door.
19
go.
on both
Ah,
sides.
good
Get fucked.
job. All right then.
You need
So-
to fucking.
This guard stirs and kind of like wakes up and very blearily looks around. And they're like, huh? What? What was that noise? And they kind of just like slide out of their bed. Rensois will give you a chance to move.
This.
They stumble over here, and they move over here to this door. And I will move this to the back. And they reach out and they kind of like check the handle and they jimmy it. And they realize it is unlocked.
Like I just see Percival's token there right next to him, and all the guy hears is just.
They open the
I'm
door.
just like poking this like magic fire wand up to his nose. You
they-
won't breathe.
They open the door and they look outside. And I'm gonna roll a intelligence check for him.
How hardy does he look?
That's not a question I can really answer.
I was told these men were tissue paper.
They were told that a lot of these guys were just common folk.
So, I mean, like he looks as hardy as a normal person would be, I guess. But he looks
So
around.
4 hit points, huh?
I mean, Okay.
Definitely not.
He looks around outside, and then just kind of like and then just kind of like steps back in, closes the door,
I should have done. Damn it.
and then just kind of like throws the lock back into place.
I should have casted my mage hand before I went invisible. Damn it.
Fucking Jensen. Then he just goes back over here, climbs back into his bed, and tries to fall back asleep.
Cool. Do these guards have anything on them as they're asleep? Like, is any of their weapons available, or?
No. There aren't any weapons in this room. They aren't even wearing their armor. They're wearing more like just a set of leathers, so to speak.
Okay. Okay. Damn. All right. Okay. I think Aggie will keep going. Sneaking around. Agathor's like on all fours, just like
Scuttling. All right,
scuttling.
then.
Yeah, he's a little scuttle boy right now.
So, what are you guys wanting to do? You're inside this room. The locked door that Smudge encountered is over here. And the unlocked... And this door he did not check, he just crawled under.
Are these chests accurate to where their locations are?
Yeah, there's a couple foot lockers. Are you wanting to open them?
What about this one right here?
That one? It's there.
Okay, I wanna carefully open that one.
Alright. Sleight of hand.
Oh, this is just normal. 31.
Okay. I saw the nat one on the other side.
I did too, and I held my breath.
You creak it open very quietly. The hinges are well oiled here. And you peek inside, and you see a collection of personal effects for another guard that is currently not here. You see what looks to be a picture of a wife and 2 children, a tabaxi and 2 kids. They both look. They don't look very good, like health-wise, but they look happy. And you see a small little like pair of mittens that look very poorly stitched together inside of this chest that have a small little tag that read "Daddy's hand warmers."
Anything else? Anything I could maybe use as lockpicking tools, or any like dagger or anything? Or was it just personal stuff?
Just personal stuff.
Do I recognize this individual as maybe one of the guys that beat me up?
Roll a history check.
Eh.
And also, it's just a family picture. It's not
Yeah,
like
that's why I figured.
it's of his family. But
yeah,
not
I
him.
mean, yeah.
Um,
Gotcha.
You kind of like look at the kids, and you maybe recognize like a couple strands of hair, like a couple eye features, but
Mhm.
this might be the family of like one of the guards that beat you up.
Any
But
name?
it was clearly one of the ones that was not happy about having to do so.
Yeah, for sure. Is there a name?
There is not.
I didn't ask if he enjoyed it. I asked, did he do it?
All right. I closed the foot locker back, and then I'll go to this door and like put my ear to it to try to listen through it.
Roll perception.
Hot dice. 19.
19. You can hear on the other side of the door, what sounds like one person just kind of like muttering to themselves. And and you can hear the clattering of dishes in this room over here in the kitchen.
Okay. Yeah, that's the people Soren was talking about. Okay. Damn. Oh, I really need my lockpicking tools right now.
This door is not locked though.
I know. I don't want to go through it just yet. I look back at the others. What are they doing?
Creeping on you.
Okay. We got a couple.
There's just the 2 doors in this room
Just the 2 doors.
and the stairwell.
Oh, the stairs don't exist. Ignore those.
Okay.
Yeah, this is only a one.
That is a ladder that you would figure is deployed in the event of like a fire to help get to the upper story help get to the upper floors of the building for evacuation.
I have an idea. I send Smudge back into the kitchen.
All right. You spot 2 guards. They
Just
are
hanging out in the kitchen?
Let me finish.
Okay.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
They are both currently in the kitchen, furiously making out with each other.
Oh!
Oh, whoa.
So quick cursory glance. Is there anything that looks flammable? Big bag of flour or something that Smudge could get this place on, like, going up? Like, get a fire going in the police station if we need to make an escape and need a distraction.
Very, very minor aside. Your intelligence is high enough. If you were to set this building on fire, it will likely catch other nearby buildings, which are there. They're just not represented on this map.
Oh.
Like,
And?
if this place goes up, multiple other buildings will go up as well.
Shad, you think he cares about civilian casualties?
I just want you to know that the civilians in this town hate my guts.
Percival does not give a shit about civilian casualties.
If anything, I'm doing them a favor. They hate the popo.
This is the most evil person you're talking about, Shad.
I would
Are we the
also
baddies?
I would also put forward that you know what, if you want to make that choice, go
I
ahead.
don't want that choice to be made. But
Look, there are 2 people sucking face in there. I'm certain if a fire starts to just gush into that room, they'll stop doing that and get everyone panicked and working on fixing the fire. If not, there's a failing in the police department.
I'm just saying, this whole place would probably go up like a tinderbox, considering how dry the wood is from just the desert
it could
climate.
get out of control really fast.
I didn't think Mirzai's actually a desert. I think it's because
It
it
is a
rains here
desert.
fairly.
It is a desert. It rains ever so often, but it's a desert.
Alright,
Still,
I'm gonna try to.
There are 2 bags of flour that you can throw into the fireplace to cause a big fuck off explosion.
Fantastic. I've never been so happy.
I'm gonna try to squeeze. I'm gonna try to open the door very gently and then just squeeze myself through it
All right, roll stealth.
while they're too busy making out with each other. You said stealth?
Yep, roll stealth.
Oh, is this straight for the door?
Whatever.
Whatever. I'm just...
Yes.
There it is. 6.
6? I mean, 6 is enough to get to like open the door.
Yeah, I
Where
don't
it
want to open it
doesn't-
all the way.
You have
All
advantage.
the way.
You're invisible.
He's invisible, but the door is still making noise.
Yeah, I still have to move the door.
Yes. So you crack the door open. Can you open the door?
Oh.
There
Yeah.
you go. You open the door,
That's what
and
symbols
with a 21 stealth, you do manage to slide through to this square here.
were. Mhm. Ah, I'm too smart. There we go.
As I do a thing. There we go. And To your right, you see a table full of weapons that you presume the guards make use of whenever they're deploying out for something. Excuse me. You would also see that there is a guard right here playing cards, mumbling to himself, distracted. And you would see another guard making their way back from the doorway, the front door. And just kind of like making his way over here. At which point, he kind of just sits here across from this guy and goes, fucking kids again. Ding dong ditching the barracks. Yeah, there's just no respect for the law anymore, is there? Nah, hardly is. Hey, we playing 21? Yeah, we're playing blackjack. Alright. And they start divvying cards between the two of them as they start to play blackjack.
Okay. Any weapons on the table I recognize?
There are no weapons on the table that you recognize, but you do recognize on this guard's hip a very particular scythe.
Cool.
And on this
Wrap
guard's
them
hip,
dice first.
and on this
Wait.
guard's hip, you see 2 daggers.
Wait, he can't even use the scythe. I'm still attuned to it.
Not anymore. It's been a couple hours.
Oh, sick. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just get it over here. It's on his back.
I mean, it's like next to him, leaning against the table because it's a pole arm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good at sneaky shit. I'm gonna crawl over here. You should see my pupils just right into slits, and just he scuttles over here. And then I'm gonna try to.
Oh, speaking of, this is one of the guards that beat you up.
Cool. That's fine. I don't really.
Dice first.
I can't really do anything about it right now, but I am going to try to take my scythe back.
Guard just hears from the distance, mine, 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 mine.
All right. First of all, you'll be rolling a sleight of hand straight
That's fine.
because there is a guard directly across from you that can see the scythe.
Mm-hmm. And I think when I want to time it to when he's like shuffling the cards and when he's looking at the cards, I want to try to time it so when he's sort of like distracted by something, then I take it.
Okay then. Roll me a dexterity check
Okay.
at advantage because you have
Okay.
time to plan.
Oh, that's natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Didn't even need it.
All right. All right. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand. The DC is
Yep.
lowered. Yep. Nope. Just yoink. You have reclaimed your scythe, and as you put it onto your person and it becomes an object you were holding, it disappears from sight.
Cool.
Just disappears from scythe.
Scuttle.
All right.
Cool. And then the dagger's on his hip.
The scabbards are like on his chest, where they can be easily grabbed and thrown.
Yeah. That one's gonna be a little tougher.
You not only have to get the daggers, you have to get the scabbards as well.
Yeah.
Because if you were to grab just the daggers, they will
They would
pop,
go
pop.
back to the scabbards.
Yep. And that will immediately set an alarm off.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll say you can roll that nat 20 over to try and pick stuff off of this guard as well, but keep in mind, like, these straps are, like, across his
They're in
back,
there.
around his waist, and they're
Yeah.
just, like, attached. They are secured.
They are secured.
So it may
They are
take
secure.
multiple sleight of hand checks to do this. But hey, you have a plus 12.
Yeah.
Put a bucket on his head.
Another thing that you can do, because you're a smart person, you can cause a distraction.
Yeah, that's if I was able to use my that's what I said earlier. If I used my mage hand before I took the potion.
It would have only lasted a minute.
Oh, is it still only a minute? Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's true. You know what? man. What can I do as a distraction?
Well, while you're thinking about that,
Yeah, well, let me.
what are Soren, Rensois, and Percival doing? What are the three of you doing? Aside from Percival planning mass murder.
It's not a mass murder. If this place has any sense, they'll know how to deal with it for a small fire. But,
It will be fine.
I'm following the directions the man gave me to get to the big guy.
Alright. Well, if you
That
step
is
through,
my plan.
If you step through this door here, you will take a stealth check to go through it.
Booski has the 21 sucha.
21 is good,
Very nice.
and 11 is enough to open the door and slip through. Soren, would you like to follow as well?
Yeah. Let's give it a try.
Alright.
Advantage?
You roll stealth.
Advantage?
You have advantage on your stealth check, but it is always the leftmost roll that determines what the check is to open the door and slip through it.
Okay.
Alright.
Nice.
That's sleight of hand, not
It's
stealth.
same.
Whoops. Whoops,
Are they the same modifiers?
Yeah, they're the same modifier, so.
Okay, then you're good.
Oops.
You're
Okay.
good. You're through the door to the other side. Rensois, what are you doing?
I mean, I guess Rensois will follow. Actually, is this an upstairs?
No, it is not. Give me a
Okay.
second. I have to remove a cat from the room.
Soren sees the
Alright.
dagger. Soren sees his daggers. I'm assuming they're the dancer's daggers on this
yeah.
on this one guard, and
Yep.
his eyes narrow. And he gets a frown. And you start hearing the theme from Kill Bill playing.
Agadar looks at Soren and then just kind of like motions like Agadar points at himself and then at the daggers, but he's trying to like convey like I need a distraction.
I want to wait for Shad to get back.
Yeah, because I'm rolling hot, but I don't know when it's gonna end.
I was kind of hoping that's.
Okay, I'm back. Fred escaped the room.
So Agathar has told Soren, or tried to convey to him that he needs a distraction. So, looking over here, that's where all the weapons are being stored.
Yes.
All right. So Soren's gonna quietly, slowly walk over here and take one of his practice swords out and try to find like something that's like away from him to just like slowly that's basically close to the edge of the table, and just kind of try to like slide it off so it hits the floor.
Stealth, please, Rensois.
Yeah.
It is a 10.
It is a 10.
A 10 is enough to slip through the door. And at advantage, another 10 on stealth. With the distraction, like as you kind of like slip through the door, you hear a dagger clattering to the ground. And Agathar, you, Percival, Soren, and Rensois, the both of you see these two guards immediately perk up and look over to where the dagger fell to the ground. And Rensois, you were able to sneak into the room because they had disadvantage on their passes because of that distraction.
Okay. And then in that case, Aggie
This guard
will...
looks over to this guard and just goes, "Hey, why don't you go check that out?" To which he responds with, "Nah, man, I checked out the front door. You go check that out." Fucking dick.
Oh no, Valen's in the doorway.
At which point,
Valen, look out.
He slowly makes his way into
Okay,
this room.
I'm gonna start trying to rob him. I'm gonna try to take his J's.
You're trying to take his J's. All right then. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Yo, he got them
28.
fake J's on.
All
I'm
right.
trying to take these daggers back.
With a 28, you are able to kind of like, okay. So you kind of like hold on to like the very back of the straps as you slowly unhook them, and you kind of like with one hand are able to kind of like keep them taut around him so that way he doesn't feel the weight suddenly disappear or suddenly start to fall.
Yeah.
Roll me another sleight of hand check.
And then I think when he like twists or moves his torso, I think that's when I want to try to get them off completely, just so he doesn't notice the shift of weight.
All right then. Oh, OBS DC. Still,
Want me to roll another one right now?
yes.
Or
Make
or
another one
wait
right
on
now.
you go.
As he kind of like turns to look at the other guards, he walks away. Another sleight of hand check, please. Oop.
Chad?
Hello?
Did Chad die?
Am I dead? Oh.
Did I?
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not good.
Remember, kids,
All
drink
right.
water.
Sorry
That was my
about
water
that.
announcement.
The stream died for a couple minutes, and thus I had to pause the recording. But we are back up and we are back in it. So apologies for the weird cut, but it happens. So, with that in mind, Agathar, roll me your second sleight of hand check, please.
Perfect. All right, let me get that back up. Second sleight of hand. Oh, there it is.
18. All right then.
I mean, at least you have a plus 12, so you have
yeah.
that going for you.
With an
Yeah.
18, you are able to kind of like slowly work the straps off of him just a little bit more. Not quite though. And I'm gonna need another sleight of hand check.
All right. There we go.
All right. And you think like just when you think you're about to let go and drop them and kind of like have them fall away from him, so and it'd be very obvious that someone's trying to take them. You manage to he kind of like turns in such a way where you're able to kind of just like very easily just like let go and have them fall into your hand before you pull them away, without ever letting the weight drop to a degree to where he feels them falling off of him. And because they are daggers and they are light weapons, no one notices a couple pounds missing all of a sudden.
Cool.
So yes, you are
Got
able
my
to retrieve the daggers.
Okay. I put I hold on to I put the one sheath in my mouth, and then I have the other one because I have to like slide my scythe onto my back again, and then I start to get ready to scuttle back.
All right. So this guard comes over here, and he picks up this dagger and just kind of like puts it back on the table. Just turns and just shrugs. Someone must have left it too close to the edge. It happens. Yeah. And he begins to walk back this way. And
As
I'm gonna
Agathar's like
move.
scuttling over to there, like if he looks over to Soren, Soren's just got this worried grimace on his face.
Alright.
Agathar produces one of the daggers and wiggles his eyebrows, and then
Soren looks at Agathar with the dagger, and the Kill Bill theme starts playing again.
I'm in danger. Yeah, Agathar skitters to Soren, and then hands them both the daggers.
All right. This
He's
man.
going to take them and put them both like behind at the small of his back where they were before, and he's going to pick Agathar up and just like hug him really tight, and then put him back down on the floor.
Silent, flustered kobold.
You see this man take a seat back across from this guy, and Agathar, you kind of realize, wait a minute, the man he was sitting across from is no longer wearing an item that he was wearing before.
Oh shit.
But the guard does not seem to notice.
Oh, thank God.
But he's stupid.
But he's stupid.
Well, he's stupid.
Anyway, but they sit back down here, and they continue to play cards. And what are the rest of you doing?
Oh, the basement door is down here, isn't it?
It might be.
Seems like it.
In fact, going by the last time you guys were in here, the basement door is down over here.
Okay. Shit, gotta go that way anyway.
Oh, I thought I was going the right way.
No.
I thought so too.
Like,
I'm a big dumb.
if you and Renswaw want to like place yourselves down here, you can.
You're allowed one.
There we are. That's me. I'm there. That's where I am.
Renswaw, are you wanting to be down there as well?
Yeah, we'll continue on through this way.
Alright then. And with that, I can place another wall.
Stick my tongue out at the two guards and then like keep going.
Alright.
Hey, did you hear a raspberry? Did you raspberry me?
You son of a
There's
bitch! A fight falls out.
There's only one man who would dare give me the raspberry.
Agathar!
I knew it.
But no, there is a set of stairs leading down to the second floor.
Well, I'm gonna have to reattune to this scythe, aren't I?
Yes.
God damn it! All right.
How could you tell?
Because you're a rat bastard. No, that makes sense. I could just use it as a club for now, I guess.
Sure you
Not very
can,
effective, but it'll still trigger mobile.
Sure you can, buddy. It won't even trigger sneaksies, because that's not a finesse weapon.
Nope, not right now.
Still, are you guys wanting to go downstairs? Or are you wanting to explore up here a little bit more?
No, let's get downstairs.
Aww, okay.
No exploration. This is not the time for exploration.
What? No.
One of these bastards has my belt.
Actually,
I wonder who.
oh, we fucking know who has your belt, and it's gonna be the captain. You know, I was
Maybe.
thinking about it. Did the daggers don't require attunement, do they? Or do
They
they?
do.
Okay,
They do,
never mind then. Never mind then.
They require attunement to get the special ability that they have. They can be functional +1 weapons otherwise, but
Soren, I might need to borrow those daggers.
there are 2 of them.
Does Agathar tell Soren this?
Yeah, I was like, I might need to borrow one of those daggers. Actually, I don't really have anything for stabby.
So Soren's going to reach behind him and take one of the dagger sheaths out, like off his belt, and hand it down to Agathar and say, "Be careful with it. She's one of my dance partners."
Always. And
Speaking
he'll
of,
take it.
query, would you guys be so kind as to list all the magic items you had?
No.
No,
I'm sure.
I refuse.
Let's see, all of my magic items. Well, I got the snooze button. I got my. Well, I don't think they would. Would they take the glamour weave speedo off of me? I'd probably be wearing it, honestly.
Yes.
Cool. All right, so glamour weave
Guards wearing
speedo. All my magic items. Ring
I
of
just had
water
the
walk.
shift weave on me.
Oh my god.
Ring of water walk.
Just
Pearl of
tap
power.
him out. Just tap him out in the Roll20 chat. As you guys find yourselves down here in a hallway. past this hallway into this area here is the cell block where you guys were kind of like just put into your cells and left there. And then over here to the right is a door.
And the motherfucker took that pearl of power too.
Where do you guys want to go?
Give me like 20 minutes. I'm wearing my studded leather, so I don't need to put that.
I never had any armor to start with.
Oh shh. Yeah, they would.
Yep.
Does the heart locator and the box count as magical items?
Yes,
The box
they
of
are.
Anka. All right. Fuck. God damn it.
Well, I make my way over to this door and see, is it locked?
No, it is not.
I
You can just click the
I-
door open.
put down Smudge and use their eyes as they turn into Spytor to climb under door and show me what's on the other side.
Alright. You see a blank room that has a bunch of it looks like the contraband room where they would like put all the kind of like resources that prisoners had and just kind of like leave them there, if that makes sense.
Would I Arcana to see if there's any kinds of trips, traps, and such of a magical nature?
Sure thing.
I do not have advantage, so I will use my regular Habuski with 32.
Holy shit.
No traps or magical things.
I use Smudge's eyes to look back at the door. Is there anything that looks like a
tripwire?
wire or
Nope.
some like anything that looks like it's latched or keeps the door locked or something?
No, nothing like that. I mean, like there is a
And
lock
isn't-
on the door, but it's not engaged.
Is there anyone in there?
Nope.
Just kind of like narrows her eyes as she kind of like whispers back to the others. Looks like the contraband room, but it's surprisingly unguarded and unlocked, which seems too good to
I
be
mean,
true.
there's
Gotcha.
also no contraband in there currently.
Oh, it's empty. Well, no, of course it's unlocked.
Well, when you put it like that.
That seems odd, though. Why wouldn't there be anything here?
Because they probably spread out what's worth spreading out.
Yes, but there would at least be something. It seems odd that they would take everything. Who the hell wants this or that? Whatever. Nothing's being shrouded in there. Not from my eyes. As I Smudge kind of like hops back up onto my shoulder invisibly as we continue.
Alright. You want to open the door?
No, it's empty.
There is another door inside that room.
You said it was empty. As in there was nothing else.
As in, there's nothing in there.
Alright, a Smudge will crawl, like, swoop to the other door and peer under that one.
There are two guards in it. And an open doorway that leads to what looks like an office.
Guard office?
2 seconds.
Okay.
Why do I do this to myself? Well, I'm currently looking at if it makes sense to multi-class.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back.
Paladin.
But no, there are two guards in there. And if you peer through a bit further, just across the way, there's another doorway that leads to what looks like the office. The office that you were foretold would be there.
Foretold in the ancient scrolls.
In the ancient texts.
Think we know where our man is. That begs what the other side is. Does that just lead to where the cells are?
Yep.
Could be.
All right.
Like you guys were led through this doorway to the cells.
Well, there are 2 guards and whatever is in the office, which I am assuming is the man we wish to pummel.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
I could
Let's fuck 'em
maybe.
up.
We could possibly lure the other 2 out, lock the door behind us, and have a chance at destroying the man, but then we would have to deal with the other 2 running up and waking everyone up, so we could either deal with 1 and try and do it quickly, or deal with 3 and possibly get out of here with anyone else the wiser.
I think we could probably try our best at stealthily taking out those 2 guards.
Possibly. Let's give it a go, shall we? See, slowly slip in, I guess.
All right then. Go ahead and creep in the room.
The 2 guards, did they look fit? Not like starving like all the other people in town?
They looked like the other guards.
So, middle of the road?
Basic.
Is it me or is the video, is the sound?
No,
Yeah,
the audio's
that's-
glitchy.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Shit.
It's about to get spooky!
But yeah, no, the guards are basic. They are each wearing a standardized uniform of chainmail, a shield, and a spear.
So this door is
Okay.
open, right?
Yeah.
Like wide open?
Yeah, it's wide open.
Yeah. Lock it behind you.
Agathar can kind of hear Soren muttering, "I should have borrowed Valen's goggles, if he even had them anymore."
That's a no.
We wouldn't-
I mean, this place is lit. Like, you see lanterns and stuff that are just kind of like making it
Yo,
easy to
this
use.
place is lit.
I'm just gonna.
Well, the lanterns aren't like showing light to me, so
I mean, that's okay. Like, you should have a 30-foot range, a 30-foot vision range.
yeah.
So yeah, you should be fine. And you said you wanted this door locked.
Yeah.
All right.
I can probably lure at least one of them out here. When you are all ready.
Yeah, I brandish a dagger and then sort of scoot up, and I just get myself ready.
Francois?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Let's see if Smudge is as good an actor as I am. Hopefully not. As I let my my cats down, they shudder as their ink blot fur turns to just a regular black cat's fur, and they paw at the door like a cat wanting to get into a room. Just
Do they meow?
no, I mean, just your well, I mean, what would it what could it be? I guess I don't know. Meow. No, they
Meow.
Yeah,
they
bitch.
they can give you they can have like a normal meow because cat just just a meow.
Meow
And-
sound effects number 5.
And you guys hear footsteps from the other end, and just like is that a cat? And this door opens up, and this guard.
Smudge kind of backs up, but then kind of trots into the middle of the room and sits there.
You guys are right in the open view of the door.
We're also invisible.
Oh,
Yeah, fair.
I forgot.
He opens the door
Checkmate,
and
DM.
sees nothing.
He's absolutely nothing.
Just a
Checkmate,
cat.
DM.
Just a cat meowing at him.
He just
All right.
looks at this cat. And he's just like, "Who let a cat in?"
Are we
Just-
popping
just-
off?
You see Percy shake her head, trying to see if the other one will come with him. He's like,
She's just like, "I don't know." And he's like, I mean, he reaches down to try and pet the cat.
hers. But then kind of like
Aw, it's cute.
trots around the room.
Okay, I'm gonna try to sneak through with him sort of taking a step back. I want to try to scuttle.
Well,
through.
I'm trying to get them both to come out here. So like being cute, but also aloof, like a cat,
Oh.
To get
I
them to
see
be
what you
like-
mean. He's trying to
Yeah.
make him go this way.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
get. I'm
okay.
trying to get Smudge to get them to like come after them.
All right then. Well, this guard is just gonna kind of look at it and go, I'll in fact, give me a high or low.
Hi.
High. All right.
Got allergies.
I hate cats.
This person just looks weary and goes, you can kind of get that out of here. I'm allergic. But come on, it's just a cat. Like, what's wrong with it? I'm allergic. It makes me break out into hives. Just get out of here.
Smudge
throw the
rushes
cat at
into the
him.
room and starts running around the dude's legs. Who's like, oh, who's allergic?
The girl's legs.
Throw the cat at him.
Girl's legs.
She's like, ha, 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 no, get away from me!
Meow 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 meow
Ah!
meow 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 meow.
Hey,
I can't afford to go to the
we're not
clergy.
supposed to
Yeah,
leave
for the
our
doctors again.
post!
There we go. Are we popping off?
Wait for them to go out the door. As they get to go for the door, I'll just have the cat
this door
cutely
slams.
chase them.
This door's gonna this one slips through the door and just kind of kicks at Smudge, which I'd imagine Smudge avoids because they don't want to get poofed, and they just get the door.
Smudge
gets slammed.
surprisingly has a beefy amount of hit points for a familiar.
Yes. But at the same time, they don't want to get kicked.
No, of course not.
Anyway, so they slip through the door and they manage to shut it behind them without Smudge following. This guy's just panting here a little bit. Get that cat out of there! You better pick it up and make it leave. And
I look at the others like my arms twitching.
and he just comes over here. He's just like, it's okay, little guy. And just kind of crouches down and just pets the cat. I know. She doesn't like you. Oh, I mean, it happens.
Fuck it, I'm gonna send it.
Oh, okay.
Percy's it's like, what are you doing? They're about to leave.
There's just looks at the doors. She won't come out.
Wait, I look at the door. Does it lock? That we're looking at?
It locks from where the male guard is, but not from where the female guard is.
No, the door they came from.
Oh, the door they came from? Yeah, that door locks as well.
We said Percy just points to the door. He's like, go.
If we lock it behind them, they're gonna know something's up.
This guard, does Smudge allow him to pick it up?
Yeah,
All right,
Smudge will be picked up.
he's just gonna pick up the cat and just kind of
It's good that they have gloves on, I assume, because Smudge doesn't feel quite right.
but they're gonna kind of. Well, I mean, like Smudge can feel as real as they want to feel.
All right, fair enough.
They're going to kind of like tightly hold the cat and say, okay, Clemens, I got it. Just go down the hallway or go down the hallway. I'll let it outside. Okay.
Okay, come on.
And then this guy comes up here, opens up the door, and just very carefully makes his way out, and then starts to go up the stairs.
I will have you know that any attempt to remove Smudge by dropping him outside will immediately respond with Smudge running back inside and becoming a nuisance that this man will have to deal with.
That is fine.
You're my dad now.
They will circle back inside. They will disappear and reappear in horrible places and continue to hamper this allergic woman.
Okay.
I decided I'm adopting you whether you want me or not.
I eventually, at the very end of this, just to be like, well, thanks for your help.
I'm a cat, that's what we do.
I'm gonna be on my way now. I'm not a cat. And then just apparate into a crow and leave.
Bye now, little buddy.
This was fine.
You
Bobby.
gotta use some breath mints next time. Your breath kind of stinky.
All right. So
we head in, lock the door behind us.
All right. Just come in here.
Eh.
I'm gonna roll a thing.
Yeah, bashki.
Okay. At around this point in time, as you guys enter the room and presumably close the door behind you.
Yes.
Okay. So you close the
And
door
lock
behind
it.
you. You see this unit of a man come to about here with a pair of glasses flipped down. And as he scans the room, he grins as this blue divination, as these blue divination aura runes are glowing.
Fireball.
Sorry. I'm trying to think.
You don't need
He's
to
like,
be
I
fireball.
see.
Fire.
Oh!
I see fire.
All right. Roll a
I
dex save
see
first of all.
fire
Roll a dex save.
through the rain.
Francois.
Who said I put it
Roll
on
a
him? I
dex
put it.
save.
Can I not control where the fireball is?
You would point it, and you cannot point past him because he fills the doorway.
He's that thick. I can't go through the legs.
He is that thick, yes. He is the
Yeah, my man
fucking
is-
units.
The man is. How is he getting through that door?
Squeezing.
Squeezing. He's squeezing, boys. Get him.
He does what Piccolo does.
Uh,
He turns sideways.
He turns
Anyway,
sideways. Exactly.
I think at around this point in time, we can all very safely roll initiative.
Yeah.
And I have a query for you. There's turn order. Let me just.
There it is.
Don't roll initiative yet.
Fucking. Okay, I could reroll it.
All right.
Boo.
Now re-roll, and this time, just add in your.
I rolled another natural one.
Wow.
That's what I get. That's what I fucking get.
Oh boy, what a world! What a world!
Imagine wanting to go and roll 20 says
Imagine having a
no.
+6 to your initiative, and then the game's just no.
Oh,
You have
Shad, what are your,
a plus no to your initiative.
I never roll well on my initiative.
hey, Shad, what's the stats on these two fake swords that I've got?
Imagine clubs. They do 1d4 of damage.
You're better off using the dagger and something else.
Yeah,
I
that-
will say, as a very minor aside, they will count as finesse weapons, and if you do use them for this combat, something may occur.
Will it now?
Perhaps.
Because this is the same guard captain that beat Agathar up, right?
Yup.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was going to use the other Shadow Dancer's dagger that I have because it's apparently a 1d6 weapon. 1d6 damage.
While you're attuned. While it's
Oh,
deattuned.
only while I'm tuned?
While it's deattuned, it is a 1d4.
Yeah, the +1 dagger.
It is a
Okay.
+1 dagger.
Boo. Okay, so name Dreaming Sword.
Also, allow me to get some
Dex.
battle music.
Proficient and I'm proficient in it. Damage is 1d4 plus dex for finesse.
Why you always tripping in finesse?
Oh. And
That is such a
memory
good
insanity
song.
goes up high enough. I might Is Shadow allow multi-class into that?
There.
How big's this room?
And fireball range.
It is like 10 feet tall. Well, no, 15 feet tall. And then whatever dimensions it
40
is
by
wide.
It's 40 by 65.
Yes.
All right. Important things.
Question, Percival.
Yeah.
Do you have divinations?
No, I'm all out of luck and divinations.
Crap.
All I got is my claws and my beak, and this wand that does fireball.
Also, is this
Darn.
dude wearing Soren's belt?
Yes, he is.
I
Of course
fucking
he is.
told you.
He is wearing
course he is.
Soren's belt, Rensoir's cloak, a very familiar looking ring that Soren also wore.
The Ring of Regeneration.
Yep.
Oh, I was
Cool.
to say, I was about to say, I was like, where is a certain word? Because I thought it was the other ring.
The ring of mind shielding was destroyed.
No, the other.
No.
The one that had a strange carrying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure that's wearing, but
He is also wearing another ring that Agathar you'd recognize as the ring of water walking.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah, I mean, hey, he took the shit from a person he beat up. Or not.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he did. Also, your arcane grimoire is not here. Quotation is not here.
It's Rainier definitely has it,
Maybe.
or
Who
some
knows?
other fucking.
Maybe it was
wizard.
destroyed.
It wasn't. You told me straight up it was not. Don't try to fucking
Did
gaslight me,
I?
you bitch. You bitch.
Give me a minute to fix the music bot because it did not want to play the music that I wanted to play.
We call what Shad does Shad lighting.
Yeah.
you know what Renswell wants back? All of her bags of tricks.
Oh, those? Those are also on either side of his hip.
Oh, good. I will get them back shortly then.
Maybe. Also, that music link is not working. Hooray! Cool, I have to find other battle music. Don't I just love whenever the thing doesn't work?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, there's... You know what? Here we go. This should work. There we go. It does not fit, kind of. But you know what? It's okay.
Oh, it's pretty fitting.
This man think himself kind of epic. NGL though. So, as he steps forward and just kind of like looks at you guys. You see him grin. Ah, so you're back for more, aren't you?
We're gonna
Well,
get
come
you, General.
on!
We're done.
Aren't they still invisible though?
Yeah, but he can see.
Yeah, he can.
The invisibility
Yeah.
glasses.
Francois, it is your turn.
Also, Percy's not on the initiative order.
Percival, I will add them.
Oh, it's because I clicked my my hybrid form tag.
It's okay.
All right.
So,
Well,
go ahead, Francois. What are you doing?
Rensois is actually, just to be flavorful, Rensois is gonna like come and like bounce off the wall into a spin kick into the side of his head.
Fuck yeah.
Go ahead. Roll the hit.
Music bot is already fucking up.
It'll
Yep.
be fine. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. I'll fix it.
Well, that's a miss. Which she will follow up with a punch to probably like a kick to the knee. Wait, no, she's tall again.
Yeah,
I
she's
forgot.
tall.
I mean, fuck it. She's still aiming for the knee. Fuck this guy.
Yes!
Oh!
Hey, that'll hit.
All right, that's going to
Fuck
be
yeah.
16 magic bludgeoning.
That's absolute maximum damage.
I used to be a
Alright
guard captain like you until I took a bunny to the knee.
I took a bullet to
Then let's go ahead. Spend a key point for flurry of blows.
As he does take that hit, you see his armor shimmer a little bit with what looks to be a silver defensive rune, and your attack was not as effective.
Of course, he's a rune knight.
Nice.
It's because I don't know Rune Knight stuff. Does that
It is a Rune
also
Knight.
get?
Is it a night
The-
thing? Okay.
Does that also get rid of the fact that it's magic punching?
No, it like okay, so it isn't him doing it; it's his armor doing it specifically. His armor is magically enchanted.
That'll fetch a
Yeah,
good bit of coin.
Yeah, this guy's fucking deck 10 of 9s and magic items.
All right, I'm just confused about what happened. Did he
What
resist it?
happened? What happened is yes, he resisted the damage.
Okay, so he resists magic damage.
He resisted that attack's damage specifically. Yes.
Parry.
Got it.
Something like that.
Okay. Well,
Music bot just does not want to cooperate today.
No, it really doesn't.
I hate it. I'm just gonna go back to what was working.
Well, I'm gonna spend 1 key point for flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows. Oh no!
Punch him twice more.
Oh, let's
Oh my
Right.
Lanta!
Just fuck this guy in particular.
All right.
And you know what? I'll spend another key point to have one of these be stunning strike because
All right.
fuck him.
So that'll be
6 bludgeoning
cons.
and 8 bludgeoning.
What is your save DC?
My save DC.
Fucker probably got a +8.
He makes it.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Your save-
He got too high.
Save
Unless-
DC is go fuck yourself.
Unless your save DC is a 20 plus, no.
No.
Yeah, you're also doing the second best thing that he's got.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah. So you hit him. And the other thing you notice is each of these strikes isn't as effective as you think it should be, but with each strike you see that silver that kind of like green silver aura to his armor just start to get a little dimmer, just like Wham! It dims. Wham! It dims. Wham! It dims. So he takes half damage from those 3 attacks, but
It's damage.
it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's still 16, 22, half of 30. That's 15.
Out of his 175 health.
Anyway, so yes, wham, 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 wham. That is your turn, correct?
Yeah, that's it for Rinsois, is a bunch of punchies.
Percival, what are you gonna do?
Well, fan myself a touch.
He is brandishing a large warhammer that has these these dark blue runic etchings along it, and he has a shield that also that has more of that green shimmering aura to it, with more runes
Interesting.
carved into it as well.
I have seen Soren's belt up close. How
He
does
is
it
wearing his
detach?
belt.
Yes, how does it detach?
It attaches with multiple straps.
Multiple straps. It's a
like,
belt.
like multiple buckles along the strap, my fault.
What?
It's a big dragon.
It is a very big belt. Like think of like the WWE World Class belt. That's
2 belts?
That's about what it's like in appearance, but it has multiple buckles. It has like 3 or 4 buckles.
So it's not going to be easy just to take it off this guy.
I don't even know how the hell Soren wears it. It looks like it would take up his entire stomach if it's got 4 buckles.
I didn't even imagine him having a belt that big. Now it just looks silly, and I love it.
Champion of the world!
I told
Cream
you.
of the crop! Rise to the top!
Cream of the crop. Anyway, so what are you doing?
I was going to give Smudge the help action to unbuckle this bitch. But is it going to
Alright.
be 1 buckle at a time? Or is
will
it going to
one
be
buckle
like...
at a time?
Oh, that's not worth it.
I mean, if
I have 4 rounds of combat to take a belt off that might not even matter? Nah, that's not worth it.
it depends on how many people take their action to do it, but you could, you know.
I just watched my lady just beat the shit out of his head.
I say, also keep in mind, Jude was jacked before he had the belt.
Yeah, but now he was probably at a +5. Now he's at like a +7.
Now he's
so it's like
jacked.
Well, the belt brings you up to a 25 strength, regardless of what your strength was. So if he had like a 29 strength after that, he would have taken a dip.
Yeah, but
he wouldn't wear the belt then, if that was the point.
Yeah.
He's not an idiot.
No, he's not.
I have a far less interesting turn. I Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver? That's an intelligence save. He's
Nice.
not good at those. How dare you target his weak save?
Yeah, keep doing it.
He looks like an idiot.
What'd you roll crit? Bitch?
Natural 1.
He takes 11 psychic and he has a minus D4 on his next saving throw.
Alright. You see that the armor does not shimmer.
It's like, you might be pretty strong, but 1 good bite from me and there's a good chance you'll start growing feathers. As I take a few steps back, hit him with the Mind Sliver, and I'll have Smudge give Soren the help action.
Don't threaten me with a good time, hussy.
Oh, trust me, you wouldn't like being where.
Soren, your turn.
So Soren was in a battle stance, but his eyes are like after seeing Rinsois do what she did, his eyes are like wide open and his ears have just fallen back. He shakes himself like at the ready.
I put my claw into your chin to just put your mouth back into a resting position. It's like, careful.
Just the other 3 collectively pick their jaws up off the floor like, okay.
Now's that time!
Mommy, sorry,
She's
mommy.
taken.
Currently mine.
What are you doing, Soren?
Currently, but he's okay. So this guy looks pretty beefy, right?
Yes.
And are you able to tell me what the D was to the that would be minus from his save?
It's from
D4.
D4.
Yeah, but is it, oh he just rolls the D4.
Yes.
Yeah.
when
And it's
the save
subtracted
happens.
from his save.
Okay. Well,
Are you gonna try and knock him prone?
whoops. Hold on.
That's gonna be
Where is
useless
that?
considering next turn he just gets right back up.
Yeah.
I suppose it would be, but it would give others a good time or a good chance to take the belt off of him.
Not really. His turn's next.
It takes 4 rounds to get that thing off.
Yeah.
This combat's gonna be over by then.
Oh, also, Renswa, you were no longer invisible. Also, Percival, you were no longer invisible.
Oh no!
It does
Yeah.
matter.
So he's gonna do that.
Ooh. Are you using a
And-
channel?
I am, yes.
Oh my gosh. Is it the strength
Oh wait,
one?
forget the help action. That's right. Smudge is currently distracting guards. I had
Yeah.
forgotten.
I remember, don't
He
worry.
is. Wait, that was the wrong one. Sorry, not that one. This one.
Who are you? Alright then.
Yeah, that one. Sorry, it's been a couple weeks. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
And he's going to run forward and. Whoop. Does that hit?
Oh, let me check his AC.
Probably not.
No, it doesn't.
God.
Classic.
All right, and that doesn't either. Fucking. All right.
As he bats these wooden swords off to the side, he's just like, missing something, little man?
And
I
I
didn't
guess
think
that's his
you
turn.
were a child. And, with that, as it goes to his turn, he puts his hammer in his offhand, and he pulls from within his pouch a horn, a silver horn. And
You fucking.
he blows in it. None of you hear a sound coming from it. But,
Is he gonna fart?
but I will give you each a perception check.
Have we seen that horn before?
No.
There's no extra point.
Perception, you say?
So, 16, 15, 22, 25. All of you guys, hear from above you the immediate shuffling of feet and the cries of alarm.
Aw, what's the matter? You can't fight your own battles? It didn't take you as a little bitch.
At which point,
Could I give the mental command to start the fire?
well, that'll take a round or two for Smudge to get back into position because they're currently, distracting people outside. But with that in mind, as he blows this horn, this silent horn, and then kind of like lets it go and pulls and gets his hammer back into his main hand, he is going to action surge.
Sick.
Rensois, you hit him.
Mm-hmm.
2 attacks on you with this hammer.
Does a 35 and a 37 hit?
Give me a second. I have to recalculate.
I forgot his plus 19s.
Yeah. Plus 19.
Does
advantage,
does a 15 hit, Rensois?
No.
Okay. Then
you
how
must roll the two.
about a 26?
There it is.
No. It does, but if I say it with confidence, you might believe me.
All right. So you take a whopping
35 damage.
65 damage.
12 bludgeoning damage.
And 43 lightning damage.
Reroll one of those. Oh, good God. I rerolled a 1 to a 1.
Good.
And take 5 fire damage as the enchantment along his mace lights up and sets you aflame for a few seconds.
Yeah, Rune Knight. Fuck this bitch.
Well, if it was a Rune Knight thing, then you would have to make a strength save and stuff. No, that's just his mace.
Yep.
Fair enough.
With that in mind, that is his turn as he has spent. Oh, actually, wait, no, he has this. Hey, Soren,
Yeah.
shield bash.
Uh-huh. Soren still has his armor, right?
No,
Yeah, you should. You don't?
no, none of you guys
No.
have armor. You were dropped on the streets with just clothing.
Cool.
All right.
So, 20 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. You take 9 damage, and make me a strength saving throw. All right, you are not knocked prone, as he basically just slams his shield into you and tries to knock you prone with it, but to no avail. With that in mind, that is his turn. Aggie, Bobby, it's your turn.
Oh boy. I can't really get anything on his person, off his person very easily, especially his weapons. I'm the only one that's invisible at this point.
He can see you.
Yeah, I know. And even if I attack, it doesn't matter, so fuck it.
You still get sneak attack.
Either way right now I'm getting sneak with my allies right there.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. Then I will just run up and then lunge myself on, like, practically on him, and then I'm just gonna try to stab him with
Go
the
for it.
dagger.
Roll to hit.
No, that's not gonna hit.
No, it won't.
Um,
He lifts his shield up and kind of like you feel your dagger just skitter off of it.
okay, and then I'm going to essentially grab his shield, turn, and then bonus action jump off for bonus action dash, and then I'm gonna go right here.
All right. He tries to swing at you, but to no avail because mobile.
Actually, can I get behind him? What is
Uh,
it? Was I able to see sort of what was in this office? of his?
You were not because he is an absolute unit and completely covered.
Okay,
the
I
door.
can't. Okay, small boy, I can't get through him. All right, that's fine. Then I'll just go over here, and then I can't really do anything. So that's it for me.
You think you can stop me, you little shit? I'm gonna murder all of you! As I add another thing to the turn order. I'm gonna add Smudge, and I'm gonna add the guards. And they will go on initiative count 1. Let me adjust. Okay, so Smudge is just beneath there. The guards are at initiative count 1. Okay. And with that, Rensois, it is your turn.
Okay. So it's just gonna like
We gotta burn him if we got him.
rack her neck. And is just going to, once again, she's just bouncing off floors and walls, trying to get at every angle as she's just kicking this dude upside the head and in joint.
Oh my gosh.
He hasn't made any more saving throws, has he?
No, he hasn't.
Not yet.
Now's the time to stun him.
That's true.
Yeah. So attack 1.
Very nice.
5.
That'll hit.
All right.
You see his armor flicker again. Another half effective attack. And you see that it is dulled to a point that it probably has at least one more attack left in it.
Cool. Do I use the stunning? Do I
Yeah.
try and make this one a stunning?
You might as well.
If you want to.
Fuck it, wee ball.
All right then.
Roll that con save.
Con save.
Nat
is-
1. Nat 1.
That's gonna pass.
Even with the D4?
Even with the D4, because
Yeah.
like currently speaking, it's a 17 on the die.
Oh,
Minus a 4 is a 13, plus modifier is probably better than what Renswa has for a save.
Alright. Punch number 2. Does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Figured as much. Alright. Key point flurry of blows.
Gerbow, gerbow. Both of those are gonna hit. Jesus.
Alright. An 8
Renswalk
and
carrying
a
this
10.
group.
Nice.
All
Yeah.
right.
We need
his
a major
armor-
carry from Renswa.
His armor flickers one more time, and then it stops glowing entirely as the next blow that lands hits full force, and you see him stagger back and go to a knee. He is bloodied.
Oh, real shit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. I want to get the killer blow. Give it to me.
I want Agathar to get the killing blow.
He kind of like reaches up and just like and just like he kind of like rubs his finger along his bleeding
What's
nose.
wrong, Captain? Can't handle a little bunny?
I don't know if you noticed or not.
I'm just getting started over here. And he just kind of like licks the blood off of his thumb and just.
Oh, good. Because I'm just getting finished.
Ooh. Ooh. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right then. Percival, it is your turn.
Through the movement, the attacks that have happened so far, do I see anything that looks like it might be the key to the silver
The bracelet?
rings?
Yeah. You do not. If you had to guess, it might be in one of the bags or one of the pouches or somewhere inside the office. But regardless, you can't get in without
super
going
happy.
through him.
Not happy about that. I'm very clearly not that strong. And he's very hard to hit, apparently. I'll just keep hitting him where it hurts, his brain.
No! Not the brain! Don't worry, buddy. You can. No, he can't make it.
Yeah, fuck him.
8 more damage. Alright then. So, as he kind of, like, starts... You see, like, his tear ducts begin to leak a bit of blood as he's just like, you bitch! I'm coming for you next! As he points to you.
That's the
You have to get-
squishy part of my body.
You have to get through my woman first, who is currently beating the ever-living shit out of you.
Alright. Going to Smudge. They have been given the order. So I'm gonna...
Yeah, they would use their action to vanish, and then use their imp's fly speed of 40 feet to go as far as they can.
They are currently not in their imp form. It takes them an action to shift.
What does it take to go invisible?
Another action.
Fair enough. What are they currently, a cat? What's
Yes.
the cat's movement?
30 feet. But don't worry, I have calculated their movement.
Alright, then I guess it's a dash. No one's gonna expect the cat.
Yep, they have dashed there. And that is that. That is their turn. They are unable to get there yet, but give them another turn or so and they should be able to. Soren, what are you doing?
You've got anything that makes him do a save?
Well, Soren's already gone into his stance last turn, so I believe he can make all 3 attacks this turn, yeah?
Yes. Yes, he can.
While still having the +1 to AC?
Yes.
All right. So 1, no. All right.
What the fuck?
You swing 3 times, and each time he blocks you.
I've got it distracted.
You
Roll-
fucking needed like.
Roll me a wisdom check while you're doing this. Okay. Each time that this man blocks one of your attacks, you wish desperately for one of your weapons. One of your original weapons. These swords feel unwieldy. They don't feel like they're yours. But maybe that's a mindset. You're not sure. On your next turn, try and think of something that you would like to do. Remember, you're not limited to just attacks. Or your standard action economy. Moving down to this man's turn, he is going to rear back and just go, well then, your bitch is the first to fall. And, Francois. Ooh boy, does a 20 hit?
Yes.
How about a 17?
No.
What?
Unarmored defense go bear.
Mug defense.
What is
Mug
your
defense.
unarmored defense? And also, are you sure it's
18.
What's your wisdom and dexterity bonus?
Well, I just said it's 18.
Okay. So they're +4 each?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because you forgot about the cloak of protection last time. I didn't know if you were still calculating it or not. All right then. All right, 1 hit, 1 miss. All right. That is gonna be a big my Lanta. 9 bludgeoning. Oh no, wait, sorry, he gets to
Okay.
reroll that. Give me a second.
God damn it.
Oh no, it's better. I'm just gonna give you
And
the I'm just gonna give you the
bludgeoning.
full total. I guess we roll that too. Oh my. 25.
Yeah. Okay.
25 damage as he cracks his mace into you, and I'm gonna need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Strong.
Yep.
Strong.
All right. You take an additional 7 damage and are knocked back 10 feet.
Okay.
In the meantime, Soren, buddy, shield bash. 21. What bam?
It's
Strength
Is
save.
the green bar of my health decreasing on other people's
It is
screen?
decreasing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Because it's staying completely full on my screen, even though if
Alright.
I hover,
Weird.
13 damage. Soren, you are knocked back.
certified
Uh,
roll 20 moment.
13 damage. Soren, you are knocked prone. And then he is going to move past you over to here. Hello, Percival. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want, but you will be disadvantaged because you are prone.
Are you talking to me?
Yep, I'm
Yep.
talking to you.
Do you have Sentinel?
Nope. That's probably gonna miss. Yep.
All right, that is a miss. As he ends his turn here, Agathar, what are you doing, buddy?
The only thing I can really do, I'm gonna try to like jump onto like his middle back where he can't reach and just try to stab him. That's all I can fucking do right now. I really need this to hit. Nope.
That is a miss.
Can I, with that, can I just skitter onto his back and then just try to grab the back of his neck?
That'd be a
Can I
grapple
just
check.
do fucking? I just need to do fucking something.
You dig your dagger into like the back of his armor, and roll me a wisdom check or an intelligence check, your choice.
Rather do
Actually,
intelligence.
I think, yeah. You recall your lessons from Soifang, or lessons you think you got from her. If anything, you remember attaining them yourself. But armor has weak points. Weak points that can be exploited. All you need to do is figure out where. You have another. You have another action you can maybe attempt to take on your next turn.
Okay. But I do want to try to, because I just want to start. I just want to touch him, just so he suddenly starts feeling that sharp cold pain.
Sure, but that will take an action to touch him.
Okay, never mind then. I already used my action.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. It is what it is. Fuck it. I'm gonna scuttle. Yeah, I'm gonna scuttle around, and then like jump off his fucking dumb head, and then bonus action dash over here.
All right. You have moved. And as it comes down to a very particular initiative count, you guys hear clattering down the stairs as three guards make their way to the door and begin trying to bash their way through. Well, no, they actually just make it down the stairs. One of them makes it to the door and tries to start making their way through. Just a second. To put these guys here, and then to move them a proper amount down. Okay, this person can move over here. No, they have to dash. Never mind. No bashing on the door just yet. You can hear scuffling and scurrying upstairs as people are trying to equip themselves. And in this point in time, Vaylin, are you there, buddy?
Yep, I'm here. I'm just browsing
Roll
classes.
for me a initiative. As your compatriot will also roll initiative. I'm gonna just slowly move that guy over there. Add him to the turn order.
Don't know how much use I could be.
More use than you might think. Alright. So let me reorganize these. And it is currently Rensla's turn. Alright.
Boy,
So,
here I go again, committing violence.
Rensla, it is your turn. What do you gonna do?
Maybe, because I'm only at 17.
Here I go again, crushing skulls.
But, I mean, being on 17 health doesn't matter if I can beat his ass. Let me read quick and healing. Ooh, that's an action. It's Garbo. I do technically still have the ability to set up my spores once a day to get temp HP, or consider fuck it, we ball.
All right.
So we're gonna fuck it, we ball.
Go ahead. Make your attacks.
Dude,
Shit,
that's right. Draw your
Ouch. 18?
Miss.
Mm.
Hit. dear God, Renswaw, what the hell?
This is Renswaw's moment.
Hidden bludgeoning.
All right.
And let's do. Fuck it. No, I'm not gonna waste it for the stunning strike. This fucker's got too much con.
He has a
but I will
minus D4.
I don't know that helps him.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Go ahead, Renswaw.
I
Do
would-
what you want to do.
I would save the key for the upcoming fight.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like because if
Yeah.
I spend the key for Flurry of Blows, it's with 4 key.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna flurry.
Oh my God.
Nice.
What's with these
At
crits?
least one of us is hitting.
11.
All right. 11 damage. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. As you're just like wailing into this man, he just doesn't know what to do about you. He's just getting pummeled. And he's just like, "Ah, you son of a fucking rabbit! You little bitch! Oh, murder you!" But he comically enough looks on his last legs. Percival, if you be so kind, it is your turn.
How bloody is this man?
Very.
Extremely.
Like on his last legs?
I just said he was.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
look
I
at
mean,
him and I say,
he was bloodied at 31 damage, and I just did 21 more.
He was bloodied at 40.
"Come on,
40.
sliver!"
All right, it's a save or suck.
And you still got that D4.
Minus D4.
Yep. He's got a crit or better.
He rolled a natural 20.
Well, okay,
Minus
fucking
D4.
six. Hold on, minus
A
D4.
natural 20 automatically saves.
Okay, you're running like that.
Would you rather I didn't? Because it will be for you guys as well. And it would mean that Valen can never save against Feeble Mind.
I mean, I wasn't gonna wait a month. Either way, whatever he
It's
says.
All right.
It's fine.
Let me do a thing. Opened. This guy or Smudge moves in here, and since there is no one to see, they action shift. They grab a bag, and they prepare to toss it in. Soren, it is your turn.
So, Soren is not hitting this guy. He's having kind of a lot of trouble, and his swords don't feel like his. So he's
You are
taking
having
a moment.
trouble cutting through steel.
Yeah, and he's kind of like thinking back. He's now kind of like trying to think back to that lesson, and to like the entirety of it. He's
Okay.
trying to recall it now.
If you'd be so kind, roll me a wisdom check at advantage. Okay.
AC 20.
You think back to that lesson that you were taught all those years ago. And you remember it was after you had very excitedly read about swordsmen that could quite literally cut through anything. Steel, stone, whatever. And of course, going to Misaki to ask about this, she simply responds with, "Sure. There are people that can do that. Swordsmen that can cut through whatever they want. But let me show you something. She pulls out this piece of paper. She tosses it in the air, and she draws her blade, and the paper folds harmlessly around the sharpest edge before flopping to the ground. Completely unscathed. A swordsman's true duty is to protect. Swordsmen who can cut nothing can also cut everything with the very same weapon. Because a swordsman that can't protect is no real swordsman at all. With that, you feel this sense of understanding. And you may make one attack this turn.
Swordsman who can't protect. Francois looking pretty beaten.
He's doing great, yeah.
So he's going to stand up and
She's looking
take
better
a deep
than the
breath.
other guy, though.
Sorry?
Oh, I said she looks better than the other guy, though.
Yes, she does.
So he's going to stand up and throw his left-handed blade to the side and hold the one with both hands. Take a deep breath and strike.
All right. Roll me
Oops, sorry. What?
The attack roll is good. Roll me another wisdom check at advantage. Again.
Practically a mirror. But
you move up, and this man very cockily just stands there. And you simply walk forward, swipe your weapon, and you are here. For the rest of you guys, Soren is just there. And Soren, roll damage.
Max damage.
Yo, this dagger's got hands.
As this man looks down at where you were and then back over to where you are, he starts to wind up an attack before he spits up blood and his hammer drops to the ground. Stumbling back a bit, he clutches at his armor, and there is a very clean slash right through it as blood begins to pour out, and he drops to a knee and then slams into the ground.
Before the blood pours, can Soren do like the little samurai flourish where like he strikes flourishes a sword and then slowly puts it into his belt and then click.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, he can.
Fuck
Yes, he can.
With the fucking dagger.
Goes to Tsushima.
Oh no, this was a training sword. He wasn't using the dagger. He wasn't using the dagger. He was using the training sword.
This is the wooden training sword.
That's even better.
So yeah, as he's kind of like slowly sheathing it, you can just hear him going like, as he finally seems to understand something.
And with that, you have unlocked a once per long rest ability. It is called Phantom Strikes. Once per long rest, your attacks for this round bypass armor and treat the opponent's defenses as being 10 plus their dexterity score.
Hell yeah.
So basically, what was it? Touch attacks from 3.
Yes.
Neat. Long rest. Treat. Any attack. It's just one attack per long rest, right?
No, it is a round of attacks per long rest.
A round of attack. Round of attacks.
It is a once per long rest ability, so I figured it might as well be the full round.
It's neat. I like it.
Yeah. And
So it's 10 plus dex bonus armor, right?
Yep. You treat the
Right.
opponent's armor class as if it was 10 plus their dexterity score.
Okay.
With that, as this man collapses to the ground and dies, we are still in initiative.
Agatha to kill him.
Vaylin, you are just outside with your friend Raphael, and he looks over to you, and he's just like, I think our friends are a little bit in trouble, yes?
The fucking building starts. As the fire starts to encroach outside of the buildings.
There's no fire yet.
And just
Oh.
a blank stare.
He then pats you on the shoulder. Well, at least we can go in. He is then going to cast invisibility on the both of you. And Vaylin, you and him, as I drag your name over to this map. Let's put you exactly where you should be.
Yeah.
You are just outside of here. And he pulls back his mask to reveal that face. As I quickly transfer Wallfly over to this one. Yes. So, what is it? Actually, no, he's just gonna kind of like take your hand, and he's gonna lead you over here. He's gonna open up this door, and then lead you further in. These guards are distracted by trying to get downstairs, and you see more guards currently in the process of getting prepped and ready. And this man just kind of like goes, this is not good. You know what? I think that, you can do a bit more, yes? And, that will be that turn. The guard captain is dead. Agathar, what are you doing?
Cool. I put away the dagger. The sword, that was cool. As I'm gonna run into the office with my normal movement speed. What do I see?
You see a collection of basically a bunch of paperwork, a couple desks, and a few shelves of books. You see on this table here the box that you were supposed to put his heart in, the little tuner as well, the little tuning fork, among other things. Let's see. The gun you don't see. You see your glamored Speedos, at least 2 of them. You see the Pearl of Power resting there as well, and a bag of holding.
Sick. Okay.
You do not see your Gloves of Thievery.
That's fine. I look back at everybody. Check his hands to see if he's wearing my gloves. And then bonus action dash. I want to get up on the onto the desk, and I wanted to grab the bag of holding, and I'll just shove everything into the bag of holding.
All right, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Cool. When shit gets serious, I start rolling like fucking bad.
You're able to get, whatever items that were yours into the bag, along with a few documents, some papers, a book that seemed important, just kind of like dropped it in there as well. But that's really all you're able to get off of this desk. And that is your turn. As I go to the guards, I'm gonna have these three guys make attacks on the door here. Okay. You guys hear one person slam the door and go, "Ah, my arm!" Another person slam into the door to no avail, and then a third person just cracks it open and begins to make their way. They begin to make their way a bit further in. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey, Drav, you're about to see some movement.
Oh, yay.
These guys move over here. These guys equip themselves. They are now going to start heading in this direction. These two guards are going to make it downstairs. And they're going to join the party at the door. These guards make it down here. And they are also going to make it here in time, I think, to make 2 attempts on the door. Oh, dear God. Yeah, no, the door is obliterated. And a couple guards begin to make their way inside. Francois, what are you doing?
Okay, from which way was the door? Because everything's black.
This way.
Okay. Is the
Like,
direction
they-
everyone's
like-
coming from.
Yeah, this is the way everyone's coming from.
I mean, I guess probably actually, I know what she can do. Is wait on this side of the door, and we're gonna go ahead and use that daily spores armor.
All right, then.
I just gotta remember what it is because I didn't actually keep it written down. I think it was 4 times. But that will be her action, is just activating that. Yeah, 4 times my level. Okay, so that'll be 36 temp HP. That should help me keep going.
All right, then. Percival.
I'm
She's
ripping
just
through this man's shit looking for the key.
Oh, sorry, Renzo.
she's just gonna sit there, like plastered up against the side of the wall, waiting for people to, if anyone comes through the door, to basically just like beam them in the back of the head as they come.
All right, then. Also, I need to move a few more guys. Let me just scoot that over there. Grab these guys, move them back over here. Alright. So you're ripping through this guy's shit. Alright. You are
I want the
able-
key. I want the key. Give me the key.
You want the key, okay. You roll me an investigation check.
All right. Investigation.
Reroll.
No. Oh, thank God for being halfling. 18.
18. Alright, with an 18, you are able to easily find that this man is wearing a belt, a pair of invisible gloves,
I fucking
that-
knew it.
the 2 rings, one of regeneration, one of water walking, the cloak
How
of
many
protection.
attunement items does this guy have on him?
A lot of them
yes.
not attunement.
Only 3 of them are attunement items. The rest of them are charge based and non-attunement. And you kind of like open up one of his bags, and you do not find the key to your wrist bracelets. However, you do find seven blue tinted rocks, 3 green tinted rocks, and 4, I think these are like opalescent tinted rocks in that bag.
So
I-
he said he also had my the 3 bag of tricks.
Oh yeah, and also the 2 bags. And also yes, all 3 bags of tricks.
I think I scoop as many things I can. I take the rocks, all of them, into a bag, and I throw at least. But I just throw a pile of bags at Rensoir's feet and a belt at Soren. Where's
Alright.
the fucking key?
The key
Good
isn't
damn.
here.
Look, this place is going to start burning any second now. We need to move.
Oh, speaking of any second now,
Boom!
it's a little bit worse than that.
Just one of the like mushroom stalks like slowly grows out to go down, wraps around the bags and draws them back up towards Rensoir.
So, Vaylin,
Yeah.
roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexy.
God damn it.
Yeah! I love inadvertent damage.
14.
That is a fail. I'm gonna roll a dex
Plus
save
co-
for your compatriot as well.
I love causing irreversible damage to our reputation.
That is a success on his end. Percival,
Yeah.
you hear not 1 detonation, you hear 3.
What the hell did they throw on that fire? It's a kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen is not the only thing there.
Whoa! Very dumb to leave your
you-
munitions next to that.
It wasn't next to it. Vaylin, the entire world is now on fire for you. As I'm just gonna paint for you a picture. Where is my line maker?
I don't want
That's-
to
that's
set
the
the
fucking
world
whole thing.
on fire.
Alright.
And
So,
this is how
you know
Balin
what?
uses up a clone.
You know what? Here you go.
Wonder
I'm just gonna show you guys something.
flame
Okay?
your
So this explosion goes out about that wide, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it hits a secondary bag of flour that makes another explosion go about that far out. Which, of course, hits a small keg of gunpowder that was rested upon the table which then
What
makes
kind of flower
another
are
explosion.
they using that
Is flour
explodes?
really
Go
that
about like that.
volatile? What the fuck?
He said there
Flour-
was gunpowder in there.
So flour burns
then
really quickly when mixed with air.
Another, and then another explosion. I'm sorry. It's 4 explosions.
Do we kill all those people up there? Because it'd be great.
You kill all of those people.
You don't know that I did that. I did.
You literally
Yeah.
just said what kind of fire.
So all of these guys are dead.
My fucking god.
I wanted to start a kitchen fire.
You
I
started
didn't know.
one.
You.
Yeah, I'm.
We didn't know he had explosive flour.
Flour was always gonna do that. It was a matter of if it hit the other flour bag, which it did.
Smudge is just in there, unaffected, just like, well,
That was fun.
look at this mess.
Vaylin,
Yep.
from the 4 explosions, my fault.
Not much damage.
I'm getting there.
Glad I decided to use hit dice.
32 fire damage.
Classic. There it is.
Yep, I'm definitely glad I'll put me at.
Well, I'm glad you're too dumb to realize it was me.
Yep, that puts me at almost half health.
As those 4 explosions rock the area above you guys, the ceiling is now on fire. It is starting to burn.
Percy starts laughing. Oh, that was something.
What did you do?
I tried to start a kitchen fire, but apparently there was a lot more volatile material in that kitchen than I would have
I
thought.
swear to God, if those were my grenades.
Who keeps
I'm fairly sure
Oh.
the explosion would have been significantly larger
Hey.
if that was our grenades.
Thank you for reminding me about the grenade.
It's too late. You've already said it, Shad. No takesy backsies.
Oh no! You see
You
the
did the
building.
scene.
No. You see the building is on fire. The grenades will go off on a later round. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, there goes my one tool against Raymir. Fucking awesome.
They were distributed among the guards.
I'm gonna distribute life insurance.
And Soren, the entire building was just rocked above you. And
Hey, what was that?
That was Smudge. We need to get what we're going to get and get out of here. The people who are on the other side of that door should probably get the picture. It's time to fucking leave.
So Soren's got to pick up his stuff, take the ring of regeneration, and then is going to.
Hey, Vaylin, you're no longer invisible.
Yeah, kind of figured.
I mean, it's because his concentration got broken, even though he saved.
Isn't it a potion?
It was a DC 10. He cast invisibility.
No, he cast
He
invisibility
cast
on Vaylin.
Ah,
He gave us potions.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, Soren, what are you doing?
Am I roboting right now? Because
No,
y'all are
you're
roboting
not.
to me.
No.
You're not roboting to me.
Okay, everybody else is roboting to me, so I don't know what's going on there. So I'm just gonna say Soren picks up his belt, takes his ring of regeneration off this guy's hand, and puts the belt on, puts the ring on, and starts making for the door. And he basically looks at Percival with kind of a glare, and begins to listen to the door
she like
to see if there's
shrugs.
anybody
It's
on the
like,
other side.
I wanted a fire, not an explosion. This was
Aw.
not my intention.
So, Soren.
Best laid plans of mice and men, as they say.
So, Soren.
He's either that or 10 men on us. You pick.
So, Soren, you crack, you listen through the door. You hear panic on the other side, as more than a few of these guards are just like, "What happened? Is someone okay? We need to get out of here." And you hear a couple. You hear one of them going, "Smith was up there." Oh fuck! Smith's probably dead. No. He can't be dead. And you begin to hear a small fight break out among the people there as they try to decide whether they brave the flames for their comrades or whether they just run. Because looking above you, the smoldering heat on the floor, there is no saving this building.
Soren just kind of like Soren's going to open the door.
Alright, you open the door. Just click it open. Alright, you click it
And-
open. You see them. They see you.
He says, then he says, "This building is going down soon. If you want to save them, you better hurry on it. I'll help where I can."
You see this look of recognition from a couple of them as they recognize you as being, one of the guys that was brought in earlier and imprisoned. And one of them's just like, "Wait, why are you?" And another one just kind of like elbows them. And they're just like, "Fine, help where you can. Where's the captain?"
Dead.
He would have picked up his other training sword and he's like currently in the process of just sliding it into his belt, and he goes, "Got what he deserved," and then he starts to run towards the door.
All right. That is
Actually,
that.
where would that have been? He would have been there. 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's about as far as he can go.
All right. With that, I will transition the scene away from you guys to Valen and Co. As here, allow me to use the freehand draw tool over here to just kind of like show. Oh, that is a square. Where's my freehand? Oh, there's my freehand. Yeah. This entire section is just on fire. And there are currently, actually, here, let me go to the light layer and remove some walls. Destructible terrain, baby!
What is this, Battlefield? Get that shit out.
Or like Red Faction, am I right? Red Faction actually didn't get that into it.
Red, yeah, you did. The second one.
Oh yeah, the second one did.
Yeah, the second one had it.
Oh god, that's gonna be a lot of grenades.
Move these. So, yeah. All of these are just like these walls in the kitchen area, completely annihilated. In fact, I actually need to redraw some walls over here as well. Let me just get rid of that. And then we're gonna redraw at least that much of the wall, if I can get it to function the way I want it to. There we go. We're gonna redraw that much of the wall. And Valen, from your position, looking outside with just fire everywhere as you are now visible. Oh, get rid of that. Go back to the line. You can see that other nearby buildings over here have also caught fire as well. and the fire is starting to spread.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I currently feeblind, so
All right. You hear the man beside you swear. And then he just turns to you and just shakes his head before he disappears.
He just leaves Valen. Oh no.
Valen, you are among the pretty flames. Yet they're very hot. They hurt you. Maybe you should probably go outside.
yeah, he's just gonna come out here and just watch the flames.
All right.
Head tilted to the side, just watching.
Meanwhile, Agathar, what you doing, buddy?
Supposed to be.
There's another desk here, right?
Yes, there is.
Okay, I'm gonna try to looking for the like a key. I'm gonna see if I can find anything else in here.
All right. Go ahead over the desk if you want, and
Yep.
roll me an investigation.
Investigation. There it is.
All right.
Like I'm throwing all of the drawers open and.
Okay. Then go ahead and have advantage if you're doing that
Okay.
much.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Give me just a second.
So I'm guessing he dipped because this is supposed to be a
Yeah,
stealth
for
mission.
sure he left you for dead, dude. He's fucking gone.
He specified that you guys were to not kill anyone.
How was anyone supposed to know that the flower was gonna explode like that? And then a chain reaction.
And you guys have very obviously exploded this place.
Sure.
So no, he is not.
Yeah, he's fucking dipping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh please. Aw, damn it. I wanted to give you guys the fireplace crackling, the fire
Goddamn.
crackling noises to kind of like sit in silence with, I guess. Oh my Lanta. Okay, fine then.
That
Fine then.
bot's being very uppity today.
Die in a fire yourself, bot. So, Agathar, with a 20, you're able to investigate this drawer, and you do find that, you do find what appears to be a magical key, along with a couple other books and papers and stuff like that.
Okay, I grab the key, but I shove the books and shit into the bag of holding, and then like, is there, from looking at it, can I like surmise how I can like unlock the wristband? Just by like looking at it.
Yeah, it's very simple. You just touch it.
Yeah, I smack my wrist to the key.
All right, and the wrist breaks off, and the wristband breaks off, falls to the ground, and crumbles to dust.
Almost Agathar like.
There's a surge of magical reconnection as you're able to cast spells again.
Got it. Bonus action, because I only use 30 feet, so I'm gonna use 5, and then bonus action dash out.
All right.
And then that's That's me. But
With
yeah, you guys hear,
that-
got it.
With that, Soren, you watch these guards kind of like look at you with this look of horror before they leave, and they're gone. You hear the sound of them clearing the stairs above, and there's exclamations about just the sheer devastation, and they're just gone.
He did request them to help get the bodies. Request their help to help him get the bodies of their fallen comrades out. Did they just not? Do they not heed that? They just go.
Whenever you go upstairs, you will understand.
All right. Well, I guess I'll see you on my turn then.
Yep. Rensois, it is your turn.
So where's the upstairs?
The upstairs is through 2 doors. You're gonna go through this door, and then upstairs.
She'll look to the group. All right. What's the game plan? Where are we going?
Out. I don't like. This was not the plan. Things went belly up fast.
So down and out.
I suppose.
We just have to get back to Valen.
Shit, you're right. And she'll move out and start making her way. Sorry, we have to go.
Soren's like already running running that direction.
All right. Percival, where are you moving to? Well, Rensois finishes their movement.
Agathar found the thing,
door's
yeah?
up here.
Yeah, you heard him.
I swoop over, I pick up an Agathar, and I swoop out using my wings as much as I can.
You're not really able to get much lift here. You just have your regular movement and dash speeds.
Also, I'm probably faster than you.
I mean, it's extra movement.
That's true. Yeah.
If
give me a head start. Yeah, I'm
if
cool
you're
with that.
fat, it's not gonna be much if it takes most of my movement to get to you, so I'll just leave.
Yeah, go ahead and just leave. Agathar, I got a bonus action. I got an action dash. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Fast. All right then. The door's up here.
Okay.
That's
it.
On.
So, I mean, I guess I'll dash.
You can dash. On Smudge's turn, the floors begin to smolder and the fire spreads. Soren, your go.
All right, so 5, 10,
Wait, I'm confused. Which way is the exit? Because you told me
Up here.
down.
25.
Oh, that
30.
is not where you pinged.
And
I
he's
drew
dashing.
a line.
You drew a line straight down on my screen.
I drew a line down here through this door, then up here through here, and then through these stairs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, 20 is doing weird shit on my end then.
Yeah, they do. All right, Soren, I get to transfer you over to the other map. As you emerge up the stairs, Soren, you look over, and it is not a pretty sight.
Like, can he actually see the guards? Like, see their bodies in the flames, or are they just?
You can see the mangled remains of what was probably the guards.
As he looks over in that direction, he starts shaking his head like
They
super.
they were utterly annihilated. They had, I want to say, roughly 11-ish hit points, maybe less, some of them. That explosion did 3 to 6 times their health total.
They didn't even know what hit them.
So yeah, I mean, he won't be able to make it out of the building by this point. So like with this turn, so he's just kind of like looking at the carnage with like just wide open eyes and jaw open, and he's just shaking his head. And you see him like get a thought, and he looks like he's about to start running into the flame almost. Is combat over, or is it?
No.
It is still there because you guys need to make it out before the building burns around you, but I suppose you all have more than enough movement and turns to do so. So yeah, I'll just kind of get rid of all these. I will move you guys.
I can't
back
fit the
onto
big guy in the bag of holding,
hero
right?
Token. No, not with the time you
can
have
I-
left.
I can't magic missile his limbs off and then just stuff them in the
Not with the
I mean,
time you have
Soren-
left. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. No,
Um,
So we am Scray.
he does spit on his corpse though, and then runs away.
All right, but as each of you guys comes up and just surveys the devastation, Agathar, you think back to that chest you opened, back to that family that lost their husband this night. And then that thought applies to every other person that was killed. And then you notice that the fire is spreading.
And Soren looks ready.
Alarms begin to blare out into the city. And people start evacuating houses. You guys are evacuating alongside them. And Valen is just standing there looking scorched and hurt. And, well, he's just watching the fire.
Who has the
So-
key?
So Soren puts a foot down on the ground. He looks like he's about to dash into that fire.
Agathar like runs up last and just kind of like grabs Soren by the leg. It's too late. We gotta go.
No, we can bring them back.
No, we can't, Soren. We have to go.
We have to try.
I tried to. Fuck. Like Soren, they're gone. There's nothing left of them.
And like Soren's eyes are just like glistening right now as tears have now started rolling down his face, and he realizes, and he's just started shaking his head, and then he just takes a step back and says, and then just runs out.
Yeah, Agathar looks at this just fucking devastation.
And I will say, you guys do not see your
Runs
mysterious
out.
stranger friend anywhere in sight.
Ugh. I look to Agathar and I'm like, give key. I can get this out of here.
I just shove it in her chest and then just keep running.
How do I take this fucking
It
thing off?
is about this point in time that you guys see lights one by one from the towers just and the walls near the gates just toom as this silvery barrier begins to rapidly enroach, and it covers the entirety of Fort Providence. There is, and as you tap this key to your bracelet and you feel your magic get freed once more, Percival, you and Agathar both feel a locking happen. You are unable to teleport in the city now.
Oh, fuck's sake. I put my thumb to Rensoir's shoulder and run it down as I cast Silent Image on and shroud us in what a faux crowd illusion.
No Misty Step in the
Nope.
inside the fort. Okay.
No teleportation of any kind.
Okay. So that barrier, is it just like visualization of like no teleporting here, or is it like a physical barrier?
It is a physical barrier as well as a no teleportation barrier. They have
towers on the outside of it.
After that explosion that ripped through one of the guard barracks, and after the fires that caught, and what is an obvious act of domestic terrorism, they have locked the city down. There is no one going in or out by any means. You guys move away from the scene of the crime, and you hear children crying. You see parents having to rush their children out of their homes as they catch fire, and this uncontrolled blaze just begins to rip through the area. You see people crying and trying to go back into their homes to retrieve something or maybe someone, but they get held back, told the person's already gone. And in some cases, you guys may hear children crying in those flames, coughing, unable to breathe, before simply stopping.
Is there any opportunity for Soren to at least go into one of those houses to see if he can find the kid?
I will say yes.
So he's going to try his damnedest to save as many people as he can.
All right. Roll me 4 dexterity saving throws.
Okay. 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 Okay.
How much
mean,
health do you have, buddy?
Seeing
19.
19?
Yeah.
You're unable to enter one of the houses as it just collapses into fire before you can even get into it. Another one you're able to dive into to save a 5-year-old girl from being immolated, diving out of the window and taking and taking 4 bludgeoning damage from falling. Another building just collapses before you can get into it. And the final one, you're able to save another child, but by the time that you are about to go into another building, you get the sense that it has been fully evacuated by this point in time.
You know, Agnar wouldn't leave Soren behind if he sees Soren just peel back. I think he would just follow just to make sure he's fine.
You see
Or try to help.
human child is in your arms, Soren. A little girl clutching a half-scorched and nearly burned to ash teddy bear. And she just kind of turns to you with these tears streaking down her soot-soaked cheeks. Where's my parents? Where's my mommy? I want my mommy. I want my mommy.
Soren looks around to anybody who seems to be looking for their kids.
Roll me an investigation check.
Agatha would try to clean the kid up with prestidigitation.
You can do so.
No.
You search and you scour, but you are unable to find this little girl's parents. And after a moment or two, you realize they're gone. Likely trapped in the building as it collapses in on itself.
So he just like watches as he looks around trying to find the parents, and being unsuccessful. He looks back at the building as it collapses, and then just like looks down at the little girl, and he's started to cry too, and he brings the girl close to him and just hugs her tight.
The two of you hug each other, tears streaking down each of your faces. And Rensois, in the back of your mind, you can't help but recall something that was said to you. The warm glow of a fire, the beating of a heart, the raucous joy and laughter that flitters past the hearth. See the kinship true and real, affection that's sincere. But past the things you feel lurks a monster drenched in fear. Fires spitting embers, the hearth shall overflow and ignite the brittle tinder which was placed down in a row. As the fire spreads and love gives way to hate, your world will suffer most of all, and you will be too late. And with that, I'm going to end the session there. So, Agathar, say goodbye to the people.
See ya, folks.
Percival, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye.
Rensois, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye.
Soren, say goodbye to the people.
We're murderers.
Valen, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye, everyone.
And from all of us to all of you, we hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you guys back here next week. Remember, if you want to catch us live for the post and pre-stream, by all means, you certainly can, every Tuesday at 5:30 CST. And if you don't catch us, then you can always catch the VOD on Wednesday at 5:30 CST as well. Peep the Discord in the deets below. See if you can't join up and, tell us how awesome we are. Or how awesome we aren't. Who knows? I don't.
Except for that last part.
But till then, from all of us to all of you, have a wonderful day.